Durgans. I am the host, Twisted Teach, and here are my circus clowns. Y'all
I'm
can...
not a clown. Fuck you.
Yeah. They're all circus clowns.
I'm a lion, thank you.
It's okay. It's okay. Captain Ish,
Yeah.
you're
Shit,
fired.
wrong game.
Why?
Because I said so.
Why?
Because I said so. Zap's also fired. You're all fired.
Okay.
So, on the last episode of Dungans and Durgans, the adventuring party left the city of Colrite, traveling to the Crystal Heart, the central hub of the Dwarven Empire, where they proceeded to slip past most of the wandering dwarves driven crazy by whatever's been afflicting them and made their way to the throne room, where they ended up taking out an Azure and then witnessing the death of the High Thane and the distraught of Sindrel the Wizard. From there,
Met a gold dragon.
you also met a gold dragon, but that's not important. Your
Sure.
Gion's not important. Y'all calm down.
It means we can kill him later.
You can try.
He's a
Or
good
tame
dragon,
him.
though.
You can try.
And most of our party's evil, so that makes sense.
So,
But
What-
first, I'm a bird. I must fuck the dragon. Everyone knows that.
obviously, you must fuck the dragon. It was I who fucked the dragon.
Fuck a lion, see fuck a loo.
Yep,
If
exactly.
you try to fuck with me, then I shall fuck you too.
Alright, so y'all left off eating food and getting fed by the staff that Cinderella has brought back to the throne area, the royal quarters, and y'all have successfully completed your rest as you guys awaken the next day to the sounds of bustling individuals.
Thought you were gonna say screaming, and I was like, what now?
No. No screaming. You guys awaken and make your way out to where the majority of the sounds are coming from. And as you make your way into the throne room, you realize that there are far more dwarves here than you thought possible. Almost every square inch is filled to the brim with dwarves trying to complete certain tasks. Some of them are documenting the cries and distraughts of dwarven males and females as they arrive saying they're missing family members or their abodes were completely destroyed or ransacked. To several dwarves who found themselves locked outside of some of the city gates made their way back in and are now trying to figure out what is happening. What would you guys like to do?
So you say we're in the throne room?
Yes.
Am I still on my perched in my barrel in storage?
Yes, you could still be perched on your barrel in storage.
Why are you
Okay.
in a barrel?
Because you got
Why not,
drunk and
kidding?
passed out. Why not?
Because you're not a kobold. You don't do weird things.
Sure I do.
He gets drunk and passes out everywhere, so yes, he does.
That's not weird, that's normal.
Oh wait, I know the first thing I do.
And what is that?
Drink a hangover cure.
Ah, of course.
Do I need to make a constitution saving throw?
No. No.
Do I see Sindrel anywhere in the giant crowd, or would he be in his own room?
You see flashes of him moving around the room, but it's no more than just a few moments as he's talking to somebody and then he's off moving again and talking to somebody different.
Is the new High Thane son here?
No.
I'm gonna go to the guard post.
You're gonna go to the guard post?
Yeah.
Okay. You find yourself in the guard post.
It's there.
After some maneuvering, you travel through the court and family's quarters and find yourself through the library and to the back, behind the throne, and you can see already a group of dwarves hunched over tables, basically looking at a bunch of maps and trying to sort things out. You can see a bunch of very ornately dressed dwarves in very fancy armor, pointing down in the map and yelling at each other in Dwarvish. They look up momentarily, scoff, kind of gruff, and go right back down to screaming at each other and pointing at a map.
What are they
Can I see
screaming?
what they're working on? Can I investigate?
Sure. As you approach,
From a distance.
yeah, you attempt to take a look, and you can see a general outline of what appears to be the city layout, but it's kind of vague. You can see it's got certain details on there that doesn't look like a regular city map.
What are they screaming about?
Do you understand Dwarvish?
I
Then
do
you
not.
don't know.
Does anyone in our party know Dwarvish?
We have somebody who knows
No.
every language if he casts a spell.
Yeah, but only for an hour.
Yeah. And might
I mean,
as
do you,
well
want, do you want to learn Dwarves for an hour?
Okay, so I'm going to approach and just be very nosy as a kid that I am.
One of the dwarves is going to look at you, and he's going to basically hold his axe out and kind of like push you away with it. Aye, what are you doing here?
Just trying to see if I can help.
Aye, you've already done enough, adventurer. We're trying to figure out the best way to secure the city.
And that doesn't need adventurers to help, I'm assuming.
No, you're not a dwarf, and so I do not trust you in securing our city. You've done enough. Go, rest.
Okay. Walk away.
He
Well,
took.
that wasn't very helpful-ish.
He looks back and begins to scream in Dwarvish at the other individuals in the room with him.
Maybe,
You want to go somewhere?
maybe our wizard friend?
Let's go look for him.
It doesn't take you long as you guys begin to look around the room, and Sindrel finds you himself. He walks up and goes, "Adventurers, how did you sleep?"
Well,
Not enough blankets.
Well, ask the staff and they will hopefully supply you with some extras.
they seem to be trying to secure the city. Have we not done our job properly?
No, you have, but we're about to get an influx of a lot of dwarves from the other cities and other clans, and now that the word has gotten out of the High Thane's death, it is about to get a lot more hectic around here. Unlike human kingdoms, the High Thane position does not pass to the kin of the previous High Thane. Instead, it is a council of dwarves that come together and try to compete against other dwarves for the title of High Thane.
So is the acting high thing coming?
Yes, he is going to be here today when I open up a portal, but I have to take care of a few things before he arrives. He is acting High Thane by all accounts, and all of the dwarves agree with that. He has the most political pressure here, but he's young, and I'm afraid the Dark Dwarves are not going to take kindly to the premature death of the High Thane.
So they all think he's qualified, yet they won't let him just become Thane.
Because he's too young.
No, so, dwarves are very picky, and the Longbeards, which are the older ones, the ones that are elderly, they like to have contests of prowess to prove that the next High Thane is worthy of ruling as High Thane. Now, of course, each of the main 7 clans are going to send each a representative to vie for control of High Thane, but ultimately some are going to drop out because they ultimately do not want the position of High Thane. I know the the Colrate family, the Darklarder family are going to compete for it. They always do. Let's see.
Is it more about showing off than it is about getting the position?
No, it's proving to the other dwarven clans that you're fit to rule them. Yes, it's a bit of a show-offy kind of thing. You have to have achievements and feats of strength to back your vie for control. But you also have to have the best interest of all of the dwarves, even the dark dwarves.
Wait,
And why do you... What's wrong with the Dark Dwarves? Is there an issue with them?
No, and yes. The Duergar are...
Like the Dark Elves?
Yes, actually. The Drow are completely alienated by their kin above ground, but the Dark Dwarves, they, unlike the Drow, have not tried to murder every other clan of dwarves. They just
Hate them.
murder some of them. They like to use crafty, quick-witted, and underhanded tactics to achieve their end goals.
Hey, if it ends up getting their goals completed.
Well, some dwarves of other clans hold the same regard for that tactic, but the Duergar are estranged to dwarven kin. And they always try to go for it, and they're never voted in, but you never know. The candidate that's coming is, let's put it nicely, extremely qualified to lead the dwarven people.
What happens if they win?
Not much.
Do they change any, anything, really?
They change a couple of the rules, the regulations, the way some of the mines work, but it's mainly if there is a security issue or war against all of the dwarven clans. They will lead them into battle. They will maintain and keep the dwarven people as a whole. It's a lot of politics that I'm sure you're not completely interested in. Unless you are, at which point I can find somebody to give you all of the details. But, something you should know, adventurers, before Thorin gets here, is he's going to ask you to be family. You are about to be brought into the dwarven clan of Colrite as kin of sorts. You are not true dwarves,
Almost
but
like honorary kin.
yeah, you will have access to any of the dwarven cities you choose to go to, with the protection of the Colrites behind you.
Do I get an honorary beard?
No.
I don't really look good with beard. I need to wear mustache.
You can't be dwarfkin without beard, though.
Looks at
Scratches
himself.
beard.
Looks at himself, scratches the stubble, and goes, I'm doing fine, and I don't have one.
You have the possibility of one.
True.
Lizards can't grow hair.
That is also true. Well, adventures. There's also going to be a few other things. A funeral for the High Thane, which Thorin will ask you to attend, and he will make the kinship official then. And then, with you being adventurers, the politics are about to get strong around here, and one of the things they're going to ask you to do is represent some of the individuals vying for High Thane.
You're putting us in court?
No. They're going to ask you to do things for them, represent them, and
Fetch quests?
basically, yes, so, I guess send you on a quest to retrieve stuff. More like tout around and say that they're better than all of the others.
And if we don't?
Propaganda.
It's completely up to you. You will be officially a dwarf as the kinship.
So does that
will
mean one
make
of
it.
us can run?
Yes, but don't ever expect to win.
What if I just want to show off my prowess?
You could.
I mean, we all have lovely features. Like Ishtar, she's apparently a captain.
Yeah.
That I still doubt, but...
Hey,
Me too, don't worry.
do you not see the captain hat?
No, I see it. And I'm sure it was nice from whoever you took it from.
I didn't take it. It was a gift.
Uh-huh. Well, there's going to be
Stupid
something
lizard.
else is... We've managed to stop the nightmares and whatever has been occurring with the device still sitting in the middle of the room. However, we don't know the source of it, and I'm going to ask personally that we do a little bit of investigation into that, all of us. So, hopefully we'll be able to figure out what was causing this and see if we can get it stopped permanently. Eventually they'll find a way around whatever I've done here, if we do not look into it.
Okay.
Well, adventurers,
Where-
once we are done here with all of the politics, I would also like to request something personal, but we will discuss that at another time.
Yes, not in the
I know you
front
said you
room.
want us to search for more clues. Do you have any idea where we can start for that? After all the politics is over.
Of course, yes, I believe that underneath the city will be the best choice. There are a few mines down below, and I'm sure with a little bit of ingenuity and investigative skills, we'll be able to track down whatever has been causing this.
Okay.
For now, rest up. Get your strength back. Enjoy the chaos as it is right now.
For my campaign speech, just run against all the other dwarves.
Well, good luck with that. Other than that, later this evening, Thorin will want to see all of us. He will probably meet us here in the throne room with all of these individuals gone, but for now, I must continue my work. I must continue to scour the city and make sure that there isn't any remnants of what has happened.
What do we do?
Rest. Relax. The shops are starting to open back up as some of the owners have found their ways back home. Some of them are not open to business, but I hear some of the taverns are open as well. So if you're looking
Taverns,
for a drink, some hearty chatter, you'll be able to get it there. Well, I take my leave, adventurers. And he's going to disappear back into the crowd as quickly as he appeared.
So, y'all want to get a drink?
Yeah, I mean, I good.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to do in this place.
I take one of the books that I was reading from the night prior and also take it with me in case I just want to read.
Okay.
I'm gonna point at him and yell, "Thief!" No.
Dave! So,
Smack the lizard.
you guys find yourself outside of the throne room heading into the city as more dwarves than you saw in Colruyt crowd the streets. Hundreds of dwarves. All of them disheveled looking or extremely worried about miscellaneous things here and there. Some of them lost family members, others destroyed belongings, some of them wounded, others completely unaware of what has occurred as they were locked outside of some of the gates in the city and weren't afflicted for some reason.
Okay. Keep on walking. Try to
Do
find
we-
a tavern.
Do we know where we're going?
It's not very long before a couple dwarf guards will walk up and be like, "Adventurers, what are you looking for? You seem to be lost.
Drink.
You're looking for drink.
Alcohol.
Head down this road right here. Take a left in about 6 blocks or so, and you'll find yourself outside of the tavern district. A few places there will be open already, and you'll hear the clamor and events of drinking happening. So, we wish you luck." And they're going to take
Thank
their
you,
leave.
sir.
They're basically trying to keep people from causing too much chaos and starting riots.
Or
And
just
What
letting
could be
them
wrong
go
with
get
drinking?
drinks?
yeah, just basically they're just like, everyone go get a drink.
Because that won't cause rowdy drunks.
Nope,
Shit, we're in Newfoundland?
obviously.
Oh god, we're in Newfoundland. I hate you, Nathan.
I know.
So, you guys find yourself heading down the crowded roads and streets, and you find yourself outside of the taverns. And you can see 3 or 4 of them open, and several of the buildings lining the street are closed.
What are the buildings that are closed?
They're all different taverns or drinking places.
I wonder if they left their money behind when they left.
Probably not a good idea right now.
Right now. In the cover of dark.
It's probably never a good idea.
But
Okay, let's choose one of the taverns. Which one looks the rowdiest?
That one.
You can see a tavern with its door in the middle of the street, windows broken, and the sign hanging half off, and a dwarf currently being thrown through one of the windows.
That looks like a wonderful place.
Shall we
Let's
go in-ish?
I'm
As we-
gonna skip off and go in the door.
Okay.
That's not there anymore.
Follow ish.
That's fine. You guys enter the tavern, and you can see that it's crowded. There's no places to sit. Several of the dwarves are standing and drinking steins of ale, and you could barely hear yourself think over the yelling and the screaming and the fighting that is happening in the tavern.
I'm gonna climb up on the bar.
Okay. A dwarf sitting behind the bar looks at you and he's like, "Are you the lizard that's part of the adventuring party?"
Hop up on the bar.
I'm a lizard that's part of an adventuring party.
Ah, where are your friends?
Well, Zap just climbed up on the bar with me. But
The other lizard.
he's
Lizard. Goblin.
we're all
Jeez.
lizards.
Ah, interesting. Well, you're adventurers, and word has already spread of your deeds. Drinks are on the house.
Oh, nice. Do you have
Can I
food
appear
for
like in a
my
puff
other
of smoke?
lizard?
Drinks around the house.
I pull it out of my backpack.
No, you just push everybody out of the way.
The one
Drinks
that I
around the
picked
house.
up.
Oh, Simba?
Simba.
He looks at it and goes, "It's just a stranger day every hour. Yeah, I guess I have food for it. Does it eat meat?
I don't know. Probably.
That's all I have."
I'm pretty sure it does. It's eaten meat before ish.
Aye, well, I've got food, drink for you and your friends. And he starts putting the steins, filling them up, putting them on the bar, right in front of you, as he begins to heap
Can you
plates
give
full of
me
food.
the strongest drink you have, though?
Aye, if you're looking for something stronger than that, I can help.
Do IDs not exist in this? Like,
Huh?
Before they get there,
You have
I'm trying to say this. I want to get the strongest drink so I can give it to someone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and reach under his bar area, and he's gonna pull out a locked chest, and he sets it down in front of you, and he pulls out a key out of his beard, puts it in and unlocks it, and he pulls out a very nice bottle of wine. And he goes, I've been saving this for a special occasion, but saviors of the cart, this is an occasion worthy of it. And he goes ahead and pulls out a couple of shot glasses, and he pours one for the whole party. Now,
Oh, good lord.
a shot of wine? That's
it's a wine bottle. It is not wine. It is not wine.
I'm gonna pick up the shot, then flick my tongue in it.
So the shot that's poured looks like amber. It's a very thick, bubbling liquid that he pours inside of the shot glass. And he's like, now this may knock you on your ass, but it's the strongest thing in the house.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome,
Now let's
adventurer.
wait for the other party members to get here.
Yeah, they have to push through the tall people where
Yeah.
we could just like
Yeah, they
weave
gotta
in their
push
way.
through the dwarves to get there.
Yeah, you finally managed to swim through the bodies in order to get to the bar, and there's 2 extra shots sitting there, and there's already 3 or 4 plates stacked high with meat in front of your fellow party members who are currently sitting on the bar.
I'm gonna set my lizard down so that it can eat some food.
Yeah, it's not gonna eat anything. It's not a carnivore.
I don't know.
I forgot what lizard you were talking about.
Yeah. And then I'm like,
Simba.
I thought you meant the snake at first.
No,
I was like,
I'll also pocket some meat for my snake later.
Yeah. Yeah, your snake has followed you.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll just shove the plate of meat in its mouth. I'll have
Has
it open
our
it, then
glorious
I'll
bard
bite
arrived
down
yet?
into it.
Is there what?
Is our glorious bard here yet?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, he is.
Yeah.
I offer him the shot and say, let's liven up the place, shall we?
I mean, so I can take my own, but yeah, let's do it.
Everyone who takes the shot, make a Constitution saving throw.
I'll take the shot.
I don't know if I should take the shot or not.
Who didn't start the riot? It definitely wasn't me.
Look it, I could use some
Wow.
fun. You said a Constitution save?
Told you it wasn't me.
He didn't start the riot. It was burning since
Damn.
the first return. Okay, so Ondariel and Gameth are the only two individuals who are able to down the shot and not immediately feel the effects.
That makes sense because we're
Of
the
the
small
alcohol.
ones. We're lightweights.
Zap, you immediately go from sober to bleary-eyed drunk in a second.
Party time.
Yeah, and immediately upon drinking the shot, Ish is now unconscious,
Hey,
drooling onto the bar.
Attempt to wake up Ish on the bar that's drooling.
Yeah.
before I
love
pass
you,
out, can
man.
I just be like, somebody watch my lizard? And then I pass out.
Can I put the lizard on my hat?
Yeah, you put the lizard on your hat. And your snake is going to basically attempt to
lightweight.
crawl up onto the counter. The dwarves are all going to look at it, kind of shrug, and begin to pick it up and, like, dance around the room with it on their shoulders.
It is a medium-sized creature right now, so...
So the bar mitzvahing around the snake.
Yep.
Okay.
And,
let me throw one of these out too. Oh.
yeah, no.
You're too drunk for me.
He's not drunk at all, actually. It hasn't quite hit him yet. But because the clamor and the ruckus that's occurring in the bar, you wouldn't even be able to perform, even to yourself.
Doesn't mean I can't dance.
You can't. There's so many bodies you can't
Hop
dance.
up on the bar and start dancing.
There's
I can hop. They're like up to my knees.
the dwarves are basically packed shoulder to shoulder as they're just passing steins around. to
You
each
hop
other.
up on their shoulders and begin to dance.
Of course.
Wait, can I get bar mitzvah too?
You can if you
I'll
so
get bar mitzvah
choose. They're gonna begin to pick you up and dance you around the room
Crowd
as well.
surfing.
Yep.
I didn't start the riot.
Only
Try that.
about 15 to 20 minutes into your guys' drinking and partying, you guys see a very familiar face traveling through the crowd. A bunch of dwarves being pushed out of the way by a very large swine.
Try one!
The fucking bastard!
Die, adventurers! I see you made it.
Am I no longer
Come, sit, stay a while.
No,
Have
you're
some
still
drinks.
out. You're just out. Ah.
Somebody shoved their hangover cure. Maybe that'll work.
Actually, yeah, can I
Attempt to wake up
jam one down her throat?
Yeah, you can go ahead and throw the hangover cure down her throat. It's not gonna wake her up. She
Fuck it then.
out. Absolutely out.
Gone. Like, no point to try.
It's gonna be a couple of hours before Ish wakes up. Yeah, I know.
Well, that hangover
Bailey
is gonna be
gotta pish
terrible.
through the dwarves. Says
Me?
says guy with a name. He says Bailey gotta pish through the dwarves.
Oh.
So Tribor's gonna come up and he's gonna begin sharing drinks with you guys, and he's gonna ask how you've been.
I'm gonna groan
Going
and
to
roll
go
over.
and get him another shot. of
Painfully
vodka and
sober.
bring the Tribor.
I'll take a drink.
Bring it to him.
I see you've made it to the Crystal Heart. I've heard of your deeds from some of the other dwarves here. It's good to see.
We work fast.
Unconscious.
Just points over to Ish. It's like, yeah, some people love to drink a bit too much too quickly.
I understand that all too much. Well, I heard that you had made your way here, and I wanted to see you. Say hello. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Before you find yourself heading out of the city, stop by the main gate. My caravan is there, and you'll see the pigs, of course.
More famous wares from Tribor? Wow, thanks.
It's not free. And he's gonna basically take the drink, and he's gonna kind of tiptoe his way out as he grabs Big Bertha by the tusks and begins to pull her out of the room.
Like,
Bye, Bertha!
Yeah, kind of just directing her out. As some dwarves were basically bumping into her, and she was about ready to start goring some people.
Start rioting.
Yeah.
I see my pet is so much more well behaved than his.
Yeah.
I mean, I have your second pet, so.
Yeah.
So,
what are you talking about? That's my brother.
how
You
long?
racist.
How long do you guys want to party?
I have
I'd
no
say
choice.
probably good.
Till-
Yeah.
Till Ish wakes up, how about that?
Okay, so about an hour and a half later, Ish
that's it?
finally, Ish finally manages to roll over and gain consciousness. But you guys have reached this state of drunk, like comfortably drunk.
Like, all
while
of us, or am I shit faced?
you're shit faced. You and Zap are absolutely shit faced at this point.
Like, blackout almost.
You guys can barely see through the haze of drunken. Everything looks like it's like 10 of it.
Mm-hmm.
So one
I'm-
dwarf looks like 100 dwarves because that's how many dwarves are here.
Wait, can I do one thing to Ish?
Yeah, what?
Can I cast Second Shadow to freak her out?
Yeah,
At
Yeah.
this point, I really do believe you're a captain, so I'm asking you about your stories of returning home to your ship.
Yeah. I'm probably at this point like not even able to speak, so it's just slurring and mumbling. And,
yeah.
Oh, I believe you.
And
I believe
wild
every slur.
gesturing.
Wild gestures. The dwarves are like absolutely enamored at this point because they understand drunk talk and they're just like, well, you like this one. This one's got interesting stories.
So I look at Garnet and be like, "Hey, watch this." Then I cast the Second Shadow mirror image myself next to Ish.
What does Ish do upon seeing extra copies of Ondariel appear, even through your drunken haze?
I'm gonna squint, like very dramatically, and like rub my eyes, and then squint some more, and
What's
then I'm gonna
going
freak
on?
out.
I'm gonna have to remember that dwarves get drunken slurs as a free language. It is true. It is very true. So, your guys' partying continues for a couple more hours as dwarves are completely enamored by the stories that Zap and Ish are basically trading with each other. Basically just like mumbling at some points of
Yeah.
it, and they're just nodding with like enthusiasm.
Before, like, as soon as Ish wakes up, can I go to the bartender and, like, can you just give him water? We have to meet somebody later. But in that drunken state, you know, just like, hey, you, give them water.
Hey, I love
Water.
you, man. Water? I love you, man.
I've only been giving you water since you took the shots. You haven't really noticed.
I do the thumbs up as you kind of walk back, like, fuck yeah. Yeah. And then I go back and
Adventurers.
start dancing.
Always the craziest individuals.
Ooh, actually.
I'm gonna.
I'll tell you what's crazy. Destiny.
Destin.
I'm gonna drunkenly cast Speak with Animals on myself and start talking to my snake and lizard.
Yeah.
You don't understand. I was about to start to cause cantrip, produce flame, and just start dancing with fire.
So as you guys just begin to go into the festivities that are happening, the dwarves all like get super interested and begin to crowd around Ish. As like Ish grabs the snake's face and just begins to talk to the snake. And all of the dwarves are like, I feel it. I can understand what they're saying. And they're just nodding along with what Ish and the snake are doing. And they're like, it's that drunk point where they just start, like, agreeing with everything. They're just like, yes, this all makes sense now.
The universe is lining up for me.
It's perfect.
The snake holds all our answers.
How did we not know this before? So, you guys find yourselves finally filtering out of the tavern as more guests arrive, as some of the older guests meander their way out, as some fresh dwarves are wanting to get some ale in them. You guys find yourselves out, and you can see a couple of guards starting to approach you.
Gonna make sure while I'm leaving. Snake, lizard.
Yeah, the lizards are on Ondario.
Okay. Just making sure that it's somewhere in our party.
And your snake is
approach me
following
then.
along. Yeah, you guys are very much absolutely smashed.
Can I lay on my snake?
Yeah, the snake's just gonna be really concerned and just coil around you.
I still can talk to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell it to just follow them.
It's not gonna be able to drag you. Not in your drunken state.
I'm small.
I know, but it's not gonna be able to drag you. You're gonna fall
I'm
off.
just gonna hold on to it.
You're gonna hold it. You definitely don't
You're
have
gonna hold
the
on to a snake?
You definitely don't have the coordination for that at all. The guards walk up to you and they're like, "Aye, adventurers, we finally found you. You're wanted back in the royal quarters."
I'm gonna go up to him and then I'm gonna like do the whole pick me up sign, like hold out my hands.
They're gonna look really concerned and look over towards Ondariel and Garnet, since you're the soberest of the party.
Take her hand and pick her up and see if I can't throw her over my shoulder to carry her.
Yeah, you could fireman carry her as you begin to basically head back towards the royal quarters.
As we're walking away, I look over at Ondariel, give him a slap to try to sense him up, and hopefully he understands the same thing.
No, I just like to do the double face slap, like the check.
Just a tish.
So, you guys begin to make your way back, and as you get to the throne room, it is far emptier than it was before. You can see a very crudely drawn chalk circle with a bunch of intricate symbols drawn in the center of the room. And you can see large boxes stacked towards the corners of the edges of the room. And you can see the only thing that remains in this room is an individual sitting in the throne and a bunch of armored dwarves throughout the room. And the throne room becomes eerily quiet when you enter. You can hear as Thorin stands from his seating position. "Adventurers! Welcome to the royal throne room. I see you've already partaken in some relaxation.
Speaking to the better time.
Aight. Well, I can see you're already beyond your normal wits. But I wanted to congratulate you on successfully curing the nightmares in Colruyt and the Crystal Heart, as well as stopping what could have been far more casualties."
You're welcome, you're saying. It was only a small feat.
That's not drunk.
Yeah, welcome. I'm not drunk, Nathan. We're more sober than everybody else.
Okay, but you're still drunk. We're just shit-faced.
I can't talk spinning around in the room for me. From
So-
what I understand.
Like you're spinning around like dancing?
No, the room's just spinning as he's just like trying to keep his
Both are
eyes in
happening
one
inside.
spot. So, the Thane's going to go, "Aye, well, I did offer you payment for achieving what I wanted you to do. So come up here and get your reward." And he pulls
No, I
a
think
chest
sober up harder.
from the side of the throne as he puts it in front. Zap, you recognize this chest as the chest that you attempted to lockpick the other night.
I am so dry. That thing, no, that thing's mean.
You're like,
I
don't want
look
it
at
as
him
me.
confused. Like, what do you
Look
mean?
at my arm, just all sad.
You're drunk. I toss Ish over to Ondariel and go up about
I'm-
for the Thane
You
and go to pick up the chest.
toss
I
me.
hold her in the I hold him in the scruss by the tail.
I'm gonna start wiggling.
You can let the lizard down.
It's probably best if I don't.
Seeing as how the state of the city is not really going to allow me to access the royal coffers, I found something that might substitute a royal reward for what you've
I'll
managed to
grab
do.
it.
I'm gonna wiggle furiously and try to get out of grasp.
I'm gonna grab it and say, I'm gonna open you this time.
I mean, I already went up to grab it.
I'm trying to grab it from you. I'm literally saying, I'm gonna open it this time.
Yeah, so you basically attempt to beat Garnet there. As you guys approach, the acting High Thane pulls open the chest, and you can see, if you go to your handouts, it's going to be the High Thane's reward there.
Yeah, I already opened it.
You guys are getting 6 gemstones on a stack of hundreds to thousands of coins, as well as 2 potions of healing, one of healing and one of greater healing. You also get
We're
a
rich.
spell scroll of mending, and a very strange stone sitting on the center of the pile.
Ooh, shiny. Dibs.
I'm gonna continue to be furiously wiggling, trying to get out, and I'm actually gonna try to bite you. Once I see all the shinies.
Okay, I drop it on your face then.
Okay. I'm gonna scurry up to the chest and crawl in it.
Yeah, you begin
I
to
was about
crawl
to
into
close the chest.
I'm gonna crawl in it.
You're attempting to crawl into the chest as Garnet's basically trying to shut it and keep both you and Zap out of just pilfering everything right away.
I was just gonna lay in it.
No, you don't.
You manage to pocket a few of the gems before he manages to close the lid. And the Thane's gonna be like, "This is only a small bit of what I'm planning on rewarding you with, but this should be able to give you some monetary value for your actions. It is the least I can do for you."
Thank you, Thane. I'll try to keep their hands out of it for a little while, and then we'll divvy it up at a better time.
Aye, well, you'll have the ability to spend it if you so choose, once the city manages to calm down. Tomorrow is going to be the funeral for my father, and I wish you to be there.
It would be our honor.
Thank you, adventurers. Now, I have some things I must take care of. Managing the guard, ensuring that the city is not in a state of absolute chaos, and I must make preparations for the next day, and I must talk with Cinderella again. You may find yourselves back in your quarters or head back out into the city if you so please. It is starting to get late, and I assume that your rest is much desired. If you're looking for anything specific, feel free to ask anybody you see. They've been instructed to give you anything you might ask for.
Thank you.
Of course, adventurers. Thank you. He's going to go ahead and turn around. He's going to let out a sigh as he sits down, moves around a little bit, not quite comfortable in the seat, and then he starts barking out orders.
Oh no.
I will bring the chest over into my room and try to usher everyone to come follow.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
So you guys head into the room with Garnet after you guys pull the chest in. You guys are starting to begin to sober up just a little bit, and you can see already a large pitcher of water sitting on one of the nightstands next to the bed.
Pour everybody a glass of water and give it to them.
Gotcha. Pour yourself some glasses of water.
This
What would you
vodka
guys
tastes
like to
weird.
And then
Okay. So what are we doing with this?
I think we should keep it in one place for now and wait until the city opens up and then deal with it then.
I will be more than happy to watch it for you.
We have a bag of holding. Can we just stuff it in a bag of holding?
Nobody
That's-
has holding.
That's what I was hoping to find at Tribe Wars if we had enough.
Mm-hmm.
But I doubt that is something far more expensive than we
Too rich
have
for
at the
our
moment.
blood.
Too
Yes.
rich for your blood.
No, okay. What we do is we don't show them what's inside the chest. We'll say we'll trade this chest for a bag of holding.
That might actually be more than what
Yeah,
it's worth.
we might have more
Yeah.
in the chest.
Might, but we're gonna take that gamble.
Let's go find out.
I mean, let's wait
tomorrow.
until everything calms. Yeah. Not right now. Let's not carry a chest full of like money into the city
With a bunch of desperate people that probably just lost theirs.
that lost their money and lost a lot of their family that probably wants some kind of compensation.
Okay, so what would you guys like to do?
I guess we'll wait till we can go to the market.
I guess it's nap time.
I'm gonna stop somebody in the hallway and just ask for more blankets.
Okay, yeah. You see one of the staff members nod, and it doesn't take them very long, maybe about 10-15 minutes, as they come back with a couple of blankets.
More.
You want more?
All blankets.
I will bring as many blankets as I can.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go to my room.
Gotcha. So they come back, and there's a couple of them now, and they're holding a few piles of blankets.
Mm-hmm.
Is this enough? They're gonna drop the blankets for you. If you need anything else, please inform us. And they're gonna take their leave.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you guys going to do?
I'm gonna curl up in my mound of blankets and then pass out.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just like
Nap
hangover.
time.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually go back out into the city and
Oh wait,
try and go party again until I'm obliterate.
I'm gonna
Like, just can't walk.
before I pass out, I'm gonna go up to Endariel and take my lizard back.
Gotcha. You take your lizard Simba back.
Mhm.
Okay. What else would you like to do? You're going to bed. Garnet, you head back out into the
Lizard.
city.
What was that?
You head back out into the city, and you find yourself at another tavern. Would you like to go to the same tavern or a different tavern?
Probably a different tavern.
Okay.
And just, like, make
Green
small talk and everything with the dwarves around there.
Okay. Yeah. What's up, Zep?
I have enough to get herbalist kit with what I scrounged.
Herbalist kit's like 5 gold.
Give me one moment, and I'll let
At
you
least I think
know.
it's 5 gold.
Let's go ahead and open.
It's really not that expensive.
Says you.
I have one.
Clears the book.
An herbalist kit is used to mix poison, correct?
Yes.
Or healing potions or anything to do with plants.
Gotcha.
Give me a second, I'll let you know how much it is. Tools. You're going to be spending 50 gold.
50 gold?
Yep. Sorry, 5 gold for an herbalism
Yeah.
kit. Alchemist supplies is 50, which is what you're going to need if you want to make a... And actually, there is a poisoner's kit that you can get that's specifically for making poisons.
So would that be the equivalent of using my mask for the herbalist kit, though? I think it's the herbalist kit.
Yeah,
Would that count towards that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what I would want to buy then.
Okay. Yeah, so if you've got 50 gold, you can go ahead and subtract that. We'll go ahead and go into some more detail on how you acquire such an item.
That's what I was gonna
here
ask.
in the Dwarven City.
That's that easy.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do
Go
it.
to me like I want to poison people.
We'll go ahead and we'll sort that through. For now, you're gonna basically find your way through the secret paths of the city, finding some non. I wouldn't say illegitimate, but illegitimate market,
Okay.
and you'll be able to purchase said poisoner's kit.
Stop the nearest guard and you're like, hey, where's the black market?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I want to know where I can kill people.
Everywhere.
Sure, you never know.
Just pick one off the street.
If it's a guard, it would not say that.
Just pick one off the street. That one, this kid. Do it to him.
Yourself.
Yeah, so City Secrets is it's gonna allow you to hunt down and find your poisoner's kit. So you guys, Garnet, you do a little bit more partying, small talk with some of the individuals of the city, and you find yourself heading back in the early hours of the morning, successfully shit-faced. And you guys sleep for the next day. The next day,
We're really well rested.
the next day, each of you wake up to a loud pounding on your door.
Do we have hangovers?
Yes.
But I took the hangover cure
No, I
at
didn't
midnight.
give it to
Not nearly enough to stop getting fucked up that bad. You guys wake up to the sound of pounding, and they're like, "Royal staff, we're here to make sure you're ready for the funeral today."
I don't have any black.
Aye, we're here to make you something custom.
Ooh,
Okay,
clothes.
I was just gonna put on my set of fancy clothes I think I have.
Yeah,
Or
if you've got a set
All
of
I have is
fancy clothes,
clothes.
they're basically going to make some adjustments to whatever fancy clothes you guys do have. If you don't have fancy clothes, they're going to make you fancy clothes.
I
Take off the armor, basically.
have fine clothes.
Yeah, so they're going to add a couple touches. One of them is going to be the sigil of the House Colwright, which is going to be something that they inform you. Acting High Thane Thorin wants these touches added to your guys' apparel for the occasion today.
We don't get to keep it? Damn.
Hi, you can keep it.
I'm gonna wear my hat still.
They nod, seeing as that's perfectly acceptable, as the eccentricities of adventurers can't really be oversighted.
Does Goblikar have its own
Does my thing
Way
get
of
something fancy?
fancy or funeral?
Their funerals is pretty much what all goblins do. You basically piranha over all of their belongings and
Okay.
kind of like use whatever you can from their body, and the rest of it just gets thrown into the trash heap.
So essentially, there's no funeral. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, you have
This
no
is
idea
weird to
what's
me.
happening.
You're like, what's happening to his stuff though?
That's literally what I'm saying. Like, where is he going to drop his stuff when the fishes come?
Exactly.
What if
I will actually just take a new set of clothes or
pirates
fine
actually
clothes.
have funerals though, but it's
Yeah.
like a buried at sea.
Yeah, burial at sea.
Yeah. So I'm like, where's the river that you're tossing them in?
So what you're telling me is I get a free set of clothes every time someone dies?
No.
Yes, that's exactly what it means. Only if you lose the last set though.
I like this dwarven tradition.
Aye. Are you wanting to bring your weapons?
Of
Is
course.
that even a question? Like,
I mean, you're supposed to do these things, right? People are dying.
people gonna die.
They're kind of just gonna shrug at that mentality there, and they're like, "I guess you're not wrong."
Does my
I've
snake
watched
get
enough
something
anime to know how
fancy?
funerals go.
No,
What about lizard?
the lizard doesn't either.
This
I'm-
lizard does.
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take like any weapons, but I am going to have my signet, I think it is, arcane signet, in a little pouch.
Just my violin for me.
I'm taking all of my weapons and any weapons that people leave behind.
Gotcha.
Arcane focus.
I'm bringing my battle axe, and I put my mask on while he's doing the tailoring. Make it look good.
The mask stays on during
the masks. So, as they're basically getting you guys fitted, they're basically going to discuss some of the practices. Some of the really close friends are going to get up, say some nice things about the deceased, right? Deceased. And it's going to be a custom that any gifts or honors from the deceased will be spoken of, kind of like the human's will for the king.
Kings.
This does not clarify anything.
I understand.
The rest of their belongings, who that goes to.
Oh.
Anything extra.
So-
Valuables.
He doesn't-
Properties.
Doesn't get buried with it.
He will get buried with some ornate armor, usually.
Where?
Now, it is custom that every dwarf attends a funeral with a weapon, usually their fanciest, most ornate weapon. And if you do not wish to bring your own, then we will supply you with a funeral dagger.
We don't keep it though, do we?
You can.
I'll take one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have a fancy weapon for them.
I have scimitars, but they're just.
Well, I'm sure we can whip up some extravagant scabbards for you, if that's what you want.
Okay.
I see
I
that you
hold
kind of
out
just
my
tuck
battle
them through
axe.
your belt
Can you
there.
make this? Hold out my battle axe. Can you make this look fancier?
We could make that look fancier, sure.
Thank you.
But,
I go to Ondario and suggest he brings the adamantine sword.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's the Colruyt steel one.
Mhm.
It's
Colruyt
going to be
steel.
adamantine.
But it probably looks fancier than just a normal sword.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my other sword is a rapier.
Yeah.
yes,
Sorry,
spamming
okay.
the great axe attack.
You just like fuck your door.
So you guys are
Why?
handed
You
funeral daggers if you're not wanting to bring any other weapons. Any of the weapons you're bringing are basically said that they're just fine. They can fancy them up for you. They're basically going to give you some extravagant underground silks and cottons. Basically fancy funeral clothing. There's no black. They're all really bright golds and reds. And,
So my normal attire.
yeah, it's very bright coloring.
Because
They're-
I'm guessing it's not mourning the death, but celebrating the life.
Yes. That and, dwarves are not all about the sappy sadness. It's more like bring and look like a warrior.
Like sling.
The High Thane that has perished was one of the greatest of us all. And, he deserves a warrior's funeral.
Are we
Oh,
gonna
he
fight?
got one.
I mean, you can. There's nothing stopping you. Some people get emotional and begin to butt heads with some of the other guests. But, we're gonna be traveling to the burial of Thanes, the ancient resting place of our ancestors. And we're gonna be putting him down to rest in a sarcophagus.
I would like to talk to Cinderella before I leave. We leave them.
Well, I will find him and inform him that you are looking for him. Now, adventurers. Something you should be informed of is Thorin plans on kinshipping you.
We were told by wizards.
We were told by Cinderella.
Ah, good. Then you already know. But I'm sure you have no idea what this actually means. You're gonna be
Not a
brought.
clue.
You're gonna be brought before Thorin, acting High Thane, and you're going to undergo a ritual to make you dwarves. You're gonna
So we're
drink
getting
some special ale. You're going to share some blood, and you're gonna be sworn into the clan of Colruyt.
Why do you sound like Nixon from Futurama?
I'm not a crook. Exactly. Oh! And I'm gonna break into their house tonight and sell their organs to zoos for food.
I mean, you got me.
Uh,
I don't have organ.
are all of you okay with the ritual that is going to go down?
Yes.
Aye. Then I will inform Sindral to come find you immediately.
Are there different clans we can join?
You're being brought into the Colrite clan. That is not really an option.
If we're already,
Unless you find a different clan that also wants to kin you.
if we're already part of the Colrite clan, and another clan wants us as family, can we be part of both?
Yes?
Okay.
Like you could marry into a different family, you could be kinned into another. I don't know what dwarves are going to want you, band of misfits, but
Your dwarves do.
what do I know?
Yeah, wait, yeah, you.
Yeah.
I'm not a
I mean,
Colrite.
anyone that takes you is probably gonna take us. Just saying.
You're adorable. Right, well, adventurers, as funny as you are, I'll send Cinderella your way.
Yar.
I be a pirate in my past life.
I'd be a pirate in my current life.
Aye. Good for you. So, it doesn't take long, and Cinderella finds you. Adventures, you've sent for me.
Yes, I wanted to talk about the instant where the Thanes were teleported out.
Say
They were
again?
teleported, from my understanding, they were teleported out of the courts, correct? During the first incident?
Yes.
How do we know that's not going to happen again?
So, I don't think you understand. Thorin was already back in Colrite, as he was the Thane of the Colrite clan in Steelcore, or Colrite. He is Steelcore, sorry. Clan Steelcore in Colrite. He was there, acting Thane. The youngest son, the chief of the mining companies that they have here, was here when all of it went down, and before the chaos ensued, he was teleported to be with his brother. It was
And
a
we're
purposeful
positive that
thing.
that can't happen again.
No, unless they want to.
Okay, well, just making sure. That's all I wanted to know, Cinderella. Thank you.
Of course. Anyone else?
I'm good.
Well,
Shall we head off?
the procession's about to start soon, so yes. Get some food in the
Go,
common room,
Cinderella.
and we'll begin our descent
They
into
eat
the
before
catacombs.
the funeral, not after.
Like,
I mean, you should eat. It's gonna be quite a few hours before we even get to the funeral site.
I always...
Oh boy, grits.
Actually, it's a whole feast in the common room ready for you.
Oh.
Oh, grits. Food? Actual food? Fuck yeah!
Oh, yeah, man! Oh, yeah!
Heck yeah.
So, you guys eat, and then you guys are being ushered out to join the procession. In the throne room, a bunch of dwarves in very nice, ornate armor with jeweled weapons made out of gold basically stand around a very large sarcophagi in the middle of the room. And you could see a bunch of half-naked dwarves, completely oiled up, carrying torches, and they're standing next to the sarcophagi at certain points. Yes.
Yeah, I was up with this till you said they're standing next to sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Oil is flammable. Should they really be oiled up carrying torches?
Yes.
Well,
Yes, they should be. It's very dramatic. It's very dramatic,
yeah, with that much lube, everything's dramatic.
right?
We might be celebrating 2 funerals.
Well, there's
More
6 of
than
them,
2.
so
Only one will die.
only one will die. I'll make
That's
sure
my
of that.
prediction.
I will make sure of it. So, the procession begins to head out as the oiled up dwarves carrying the torches get underneath the edges of the sarcophagi and begin to carry it. As the dwarves begin to make their way, telling stories.
Sarcophagus?
Yeah. They're basically carrying the sarcophagi on one shoulder while carrying the torches in the other as they're beginning to walk down the halls, beginning to head towards the ancient burial grounds of dwarven thanes and high thanes. You guys basically begin to hear stories of not the individual dwarves that are there, but stories of times that they were fought or did something alongside the previous High Thane, the deceased individual. You guys hear stories of strange things of when he was a child, headbutting rams as contests of strength. The time that he led single-handedly a group of dwarves acting as guards on the outskirts of Colrite against a oncoming band of orc invaders, fighting off the slavers of the Drows, and a bunch of other stories that go into the heroism and acts of strength that the Dwarven High Thane did during his life. And you can even hear some of the stories of Sindrel going on adventures with the High Thane, when the High Thane decided to abandon all claim to the throne of the Cole family to go out and adventure, only to come back 150 years later to pick it back up where he left off. You guys have finally managed to find yourselves heading deeper and deeper into the tunnels of the city, and you guys begin to pass different statues. Statues that seem very lifelike. A couple people, if you do intrigue about it, inform you that these statues are made in the likeness of ancestors that achieved the status of Paragon, which is a title given to thanes or other warriors of great feats of strength and other miraculous things of the dwarven people, and that today one of them will be erected in the likeness of the deceased. You guys continue to head deeper and deeper as you guys finally come to a very large vaulted door, and the door is pulled aside by 12 individuals having to pull the door open, as they are too heavy to be pulled open by any group smaller than 12.
Yes, protection against zombies.
Ah,
They come back to
yes.
life.
Perfect. Zombie prevention. As you guys are brought in, you guys can
Cerberus
see.
just shuddered in a different life.
You guys can see that the sides have very large mausoleums erected around one sarcophagi. And around the sarcophagi, in the stones sculpted, are basically pictures and depictions of the individuals in life doing one thing or another, achieving or basically showing what they achieved in their life. And you guys begin to walk down the tunnels.
Who died in the middle?
Hmm?
Who died in the middle?
We're down in the
You
middle.
said one sarcophagus in the middle, surrounded by mausoleums.
Yeah, surrounded by a mausoleum of their
Oh.
achievements.
Okay.
So as you go down on the left and right, large areas are sculpted into the wall where you see basically carvings of their achievements and other things. And then of course there's plaques carved that basically describe the individuals. And it takes you a good couple of hours of continuing to walk before you guys finally come to a dead end. And a few of the dwarves begin to walk forward, and they begin to cast magic, shaping the stone, pushing it out, and then carving a new mausoleum. As the funeral proceedings begin to happen, the group of dwarves drop off the sarcophagi in the middle. As the area is carved, as some of his achievements are depicted internally in stone, Thorin and other dwarves here begin to go into stories and other things about the High Thane. After about another couple of hours of this going on, the carvings are finally finished, and Thorin stands, hand resting on the sarcophagus, and he goes, "My father was a great man. He was adventurous at heart, and he took everyone's best interests as the only interest, the dwarven people. So today we honor him in the only way we know how, putting him to rest here in the Hall of Kings, and we will depict him as a paragon to the people. To end this funeral procession, instead of celebrating only death, we celebrate life as well, and the inclusion of new members to the Steel Coal family. Welcome, adventurers, as he points to you guys. Come, up. He brings you guys up to in front of him, and you can see that a group of dwarves have come up and are holding goblets. Each of you I wish to bestow upon you the kinship of dwarven kind. I wish you to join me clan, and I wish you to become members of the Steel Coal clan, officially becoming one of the dwarven kin. Do you accept?
It would be an honor.
Aye.
He's going to go ahead and hand each of you a goblet.
Yep.
Yep. All
In the
good.
back, alright, I guess.
I've had worse.
You should see my family back home.
Haha, I've got lots of kin. So, he's going to go ahead and hand you each a goblet, and he takes one himself. To kinship, we toast.
Is that internally thinking, so does this mean that all the dwarfs are my brothers, just like Goblin?
He's going to go ahead and down his goblet. Next,
Down
we
line.
share blood, sweat, and tears. You are part of the dwarven kind.
Lizards can't cry.
Well, that's good to know. Then just blood and sweat for you.
Okay.
Do you honor this kinship and swear to uphold the dwarven law, to be one with the dwarves, and to join them should anything come against them?
I do. It's a wedding now, guys. Yeah.
Pirates, because that might be.
I shall, then.
Interest.
I don't really think we mind I mean, yes, we don't like pirates, but I don't think that should stop you.
How do y'all feel about goblins, though? I mean, y'all really don't seem to. I mean,
We don't normally like goblins, but you have proven yourself, little greenskin.
What about actual demons?
You got a lot of
What's
weird
that, huh?
conflicts here.
Honestly, I don't understand. You're adventurers and you're all strange to me, but you're kin.
I'll take it.
Alright then,
Drink.
brother.
Bud, Sweatler.
Aye.
Works for
Well,
me.
then you are officially kin to dwarves, and you are welcome anywhere a dwarf is welcome. Bear with you the insignia.
Are we unwelcome anywhere? Dwarf is welcome. Unwelcome as well.
I mean, depends. If you let them know you're a dwarf, then
Depends
probably
on what
not.
you do.
Like if you go to a drow city and say, "Hey, I'm kin with a dwarf," they're not gonna like you.
Yeah, this is all in character. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, sure, why not?
I mean, yes, why not? Just do it. I don't care.
You just see me shaking my head over wherever I'm at, just looking at the party.
This is why you don't invite lizards to solemn events.
This is why you don't
Obviously.
invite lizards anywhere.
Yeah, you
This is
can't-
the
you can't
weirdest
take
death
me.
party I've ever
This is
seen.
why you're all adopted and not actually dwarves.
You're adopted.
You're adopted and no one loves you.
Hey, I was adopted from the very beginning.
And no one loved you.
And no one loved
They
you.
loved me.
See, at least my parents ran out on me.
So,
They don't love you either.
the proceedings end, and as the entire funeral procession makes their way out of the Hall of Kings, you guys get to the entrance, and the entire time behind you, a group of dwarves were sitting here, basically carving out of stone a giant statue of the dwarven thing.
Why don't they magic it?
Because this one takes heart. Like this.
Magic comes from the heart.
The magic comes from the soul.
Ask that.
What is-
Ask that to the dwarves.
What is a heart but a soul?
You're right.
What is a soul but our heart?
Exactly. Magic comes from the heart and soul.
It's good to know.
Magic.
I'll remember that for the future.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sindrell's going to come up as the rest of the proceedings are leaving. Thorin's going to be like, "Adventurers, I have things I have to take care of. I can think that you can take care of yourselves now that you're a dwarf."
Why do you still call us adventurers and not family? I feel
Yeah.
kind of left out already.
You should. No, you're part of the clan, but we are not family. You are not blood, but you are adopted. You're a dwarf in my eyes now, but I have things I have to take care of. I wish you the best of luck, and I sure Cinderella will inform you of some other things that need to be taken care of.
Mother things.
So, Thorin's going to take his leave, and Cinderella's going to come up. Adventurers, I am glad that the proceedings went smoothly. It is nice It is nice to put a friend to rest. It won't be the first time, and it is not the last time, I am sure. So, I informed you there was a few things I wanted to discuss with you, as well as things we have to take care of. I was hoping that you guys would still be willing to take care of some of the things that need to be done. This one is not going to be rewarded, though.
Oh, man.
More of, if you find something, you can keep it.
They usually do that anyway.
Well,
A sort of
you
dungeon
don't really have to
delving.
change anything. Sort of. I have done a little bit of digging, some scrying with magic, and I have pinpointed a location underground that I believe the origin of the effect has been occurring. Something that has involving psychic barriers and prevention of divination magic from reaching it. I was hoping that you would be able to accompany me and head down there to figure out what it is and put an end to it.
Where are her children?
Hey, Forrest, I'm
Are
running
they
to the bathroom.
back still in cold right?
No, they are here. What was that?
He's gonna take
Okay,
piss.
that's fine. Yes, both Elizabeth and Reza are here, and they are currently in the guests' quarters.
Okay, I thought we left them behind.
No, I made sure to bring them here. They will see you when you return, I am sure. They are looking forward to hear how the funeral went. They were quite excited to come when I told them that they couldn't. They seemed a little disappointed.
Did they want to be kin too?
I mean, I'm sure Elizabeth would have liked it, but she's a bit young
Have they?
A family?
to be somebody kinned into. To be
Any luck with
brought
the-
into a dwarven clan via the kinship ritual, it takes great feats of worthiness for the dwarves.
I would vouch for her. She was pretty great when she murdered those drow.
Yes, but you have completely eliminated something that was plaguing the dwarven kind, and all of them, not just the dwarves here in the Crystal Heart and Colruyt.
I guess.
Well, we're pretty famous then at this point. Hey.
Yes,
Are
you
we
are
still
quite
dwarves?
well known already.
Okay, it
But
sounds like
dwarves
it'd be
are
a good
stingy,
idea
and they're not
to
going to give you
help
anything
them.
more than just the
Hey, I know.
congratulations.
Hey, they gave
It's
us free drink last night.
Ah, I see. Well, you're luckier than some.
It sounds like it's a good idea, but I would like to see this. Do I have the scroll on me? I need to pick that up probably and see if it says anything new or if it's directing us.
What, the golden scroll?
Yeah, because I don't want to fucking, abandon that.
Of course, you guys have been brought for a higher purpose than just helping dwarves, I'm sure. Take a look. Let me know. We'll be leaving here shortly. We won't have much time to celebrate. We must find the source of this. Come and find me when you're ready to go.
Okay. I fear we should probably go shopping.
I love how similar
I mean-
your dialogue is to video games, though. Like, his question mark that is a quest to accept just turned into an exclamation point where
Yep.
we, go to turn it in and continue our mission.
That's exactly what has happened.
Yeah.
Come find
If we
me
want to
when
go
you're
shopping, I
ready.
suggest we go to see Tribor before we leave.
Tribor? Tribor's here?
Oh yeah, you were passed out to the one. Tribor visited.
That son of a bitch!
Have you took back your lizard yet from my hat?
I did last night,
Okay.
remember?
No.
I took him and you were like, but my lizard.
No, I was too drunk.
How do we go about exchanging the loot so that we can go see our gentleman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I say we go to divvy up, sell the gems probably, and then divvy up every bit of gold, and then we can buy what we want.
So the gold is 82, and that there's 82 gold, like if you convert.
If you divide it, yeah,
And divide
I know what
it,
you're
yeah.
saying, but I suggest we literally convert everything. Go somewhere where we can convert everything, and then
Yeah.
go from there.
What is the dwarven heartstone?
That's what I'd also like to investigate. I suggest we not sell that until we know further information on it.
Yeah. Do you want the scroll? Because there's this, the scroll of mending.
No, I've already got mending. I've got cantrip mending.
Yeah, I also have cantrip mending.
So we can sell that then.
Probably.
Because I don't think I can use it. Can I?
Yeah, what does it take to use the scroll? Just read the words or what?
You have to be able to cast the. You have to have a spell slot that's able to cast the spell.
I don't have cantrips.
Then no, you would not be able to use it.
And then the two that do have it already has it as a cantrip.
Yeah. Well,
Mending's
rogues
just
don't get
useful.
cantrips, do they? They do.
Hmm?
The magic rogues do, but he doesn't.
I've got the magic.
Does he have a magic face mask that he can get that he can use it?
Technically, yes, but I'm not going to be going towards that.
Okay. So we can sell it then.
So yeah, I say we figure out how much all the gems are and sell the scroll.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the dwarven heart and then divide all that up. Probably keep the potions as well because
Yeah.
potions are nice.
Okay. Well, then I'll let you guys
So-
divvy it up.
Well, you have to tell us how much the gems sell for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna have to go find someone that appraises them for you.
Off to the jewelers.
There are no jewelers open in the city.
Off to the
Can
pawn
we go?
shop.
There is no pawn shop open in the city.
What about Tribor? Could we go
Yeah, to
speak to
Tribor.
him then?
Yeah. You guys find yourself towards the main gate. A steady stream of dwarves continue to enter the city from the main gate, but situated not too far away, in a nice little alcove, you see Tribor sitting around an open fire with his boars sitting around him.
I'm gonna go up to Big Bertha and pat her on the head.
She's gonna kind of grunt at you in acceptance as she's just gonna sit there and let you pet her.
And I'm gonna ask her where her baby is.
A little piglet comes screaming from
Okay.
underneath the caravan as it begins to just basically... It is grown quite considerably since the last time you've seen it,
Mhm.
from the size of a kitten to the size of a small dog.
So the size of me.
Yeah.
It's now the size of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I
good, you
can't
can't
pick it
steal
up
it this
anymore.
time.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't pick it up and shove it in my
It's basically going to tackle you to the ground and begin to lick you like a dog does.
I'm gonna
Pig's lick?
I'm gonna tackle it and start licking it.
Okay, that's weird, but okay.
That's weird, champ.
That's weird, champ. So Tribor is gonna sit there and he's gonna take a drag on the pipe that he's smoking, and he's like, "Aye, adventurers, you found me."
I'm gonna get up angrily, point at him, and say, "You son of a bitch!
He looks at you very concerned. Yes,
You told me that you couldn't do magic with my blade.
and I can't.
They said that you could.
And who did that?
There's like
Dwarves.
three
The
dwarf
dwarves.
brothers
The,
that own a Colorite armory. I think it was.
Did I not
the
write that
blacksmiths
down?
and Colruyt?
Yeah.
You mean the twins
There's two of them that were older and a young
and their Nephallia?
Nephew.
Nephew.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
That I knew that I could do it. Well, they're wrong. I can't do it.
Well, thanks for the sword anyway.
Well, now I have to go kill them son of a bitches.
Well, I can direct you to somebody who might, but you're not going to like the answer.
Who?
Is it not you?
No, it is not me. No, I do not.
Let me guess. It's somebody in my hometown.
Plot points.
Yes, actually.
They did say you or somebody in the city of Brass, which is in the
Yes.
hometown.
If they're not able to restore the magic of the blade, then the only one that can is going to be somebody in the city of Brass. Somebody who is a very skilled connoisseur of magic, enchantments, and the like.
So his dad, out of character, his dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, how do
Someone
we get
in
there?
my family.
I can't help you with that one. You've got to find your own way there.
Well, if you can't
You
help
can
us
hate
with
me
that,
all you want. You've obviously come here not only to bitch at me, but something else.
Yeah,
What is
what-
it you need,
What
adventurers?
does my lizard eat?
hand him the book that I got from him last time.
That's a chameleon. Where the hell did you find that?
On a rock. In a tunnel.
It doesn't
Underwear.
alleviate anything, but if you're looking for a defeated something, he stands up, walks over to the back of his caravan, and you hear him as he just hops in, as the whole thing weighs down at the end as he hops in. And he comes back out holding a whole cabbage, and he just goes, "Here."
Chameleons eat insects, by the way. Out of character.
Here.
I guess I'll take it.
Good.
Give it to my
Trying to exchange some funds. Would you be able to?
vegetarian chameleon.
He doesn't eat it at all. And that's the best I know.
Wow.
I don't do lizards. I do pigs, birds.
Where is your bird? We're
You can-
underground.
You can see the macaw is not the huge macaw that you'd seen before. Instead, it's a small bird perched up in a bird cage hanging from one of the corners of the caravan.
Where's the other one?
Magic.
Huh?
Yes, magic. And
Where's the other one?
It's in timeout.
Time out.
Yes, if I let it out, he's gonna go all big, fly around, and torment people with his future sight.
Future thing.
So the future is torment.
So, okay,
Nice.
so your bird can change sizes, and yet you refuse to believe that it might know the future.
I know it's magic, but it's not that kind of magic. It's a liar, that's what it is. Screw you!
It did predict.
So
the
what did
drums.
it tell you?
It tells me lots of things. And then I ignore most of it. Then it happens. Then I tell it's an ass. Tell it needs to be more clear next time. And then it continues to tell me bullshit.
Seems like a you problem. not
It is a
me.
very unhealthy relationship. You hear that, you damn bird? Very unhealthy.
I'll take it off your hands.
It won't leave me even if you begged it, paid it with money, food, or whatever the likes it likes.
Why not just murder it?
Can I?
I've tried. I've tried. He squints at it and he just kind of scowls. Damn thing just fucking comes back.
It's like the cat came back, but with the bird.
No, watch. He goes over to the cage and it begins to squawk trying to get away from him. He pulls it out and he's like, this thing? And he's holding the whole bird in his hand. He just breaks its neck and tosses it to the ground. Watch this. Come on,
You really
stupid.
are losing your mind.
Watch this, He kicks the bird. Come on, you stupid bird. And immediately it catches fire and burns to ashes.
It's a phoenix.
And a tiny little baby chick is sitting there.
How much do you want for that thing?
I mean, if it's willing to go with you, you can have it. He puts it back inside the cage, closes it.
Walk over to Ish.
So,
I want your friend Ish. What do you think?
what?
Try to convince Ish. Ish, let's try to get it on our side.
I mean, what would I have to? Like, I could cast speak with animals, but it could already talk. That's useless.
It's useless if I can already understand it.
You, bird, do you want to come with us? Forget the old fat man?
It just kind of squawks incoherently.
Okay,
Ah, that's what I forgot. Whenever it does that, and I shouldn't have killed him. Nah, whatever. He's going to be unable to communicate for a couple of days.
I'm gonna cast speak with animals.
He's not going to talk to you, but go ahead.
It's like that. Okay.
The macaw just continues to squawk incoherently.
What if I take it off your hands?
Sure.
What if I took off your hands?
He looks down. No, I like my hands. Thank you.
While I have speak with animals going though, I'm gonna turn to my lizard and ask it what it eats.
It's gonna tell you bugs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Specifically maggots.
Ew.
How big is the bird?
Well,
It's
well,
a
everyone-
tiny creature.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Can I pick it up?
Huh?
Pick it up and take it?
Yeah, sure. You
The bird?
as you begin to climb up to try to get to the cage, it begins to just squawk and freak out as you're approaching the cage.
It thinks you're gonna break its neck like its, friend does.
We'll try to.
I wonder how
Well, this-
sad Tribor would have been if he just broke his bird's neck and it just stayed there.
I think
He'd probably be
upset.
very happy.
No, he'd probably be happy at first, and then he'd be like, "Man, I missed that bird."
Yeah, no, it's basically going to bite you anytime you attempt to touch it.
Yeah,
While this whole thing is going on, I'm sit across from Tribor, just watching this all take place.
He's just gonna to nod at you all to take a seat around the fire, as there's enough seats for all of you.
take a seat after I've been properly been a few times.
I'm gonna sit on the table.
Okay.
Or wherever it is.
You're gonna sit in the fire because there's only stumps circling a fire.
Yeah, I'll sit.
So what brings you here? I know it's not just the bird, and I know it's not just to bitch at me.
No,
We're trying to exchange some gems. Can you do it?
I can take a look for you.
Takes out giant chests that we
the
love from-
chest that I was literally holding, placed down
How big is the chest?
without
Quite
the
big.
what is it? Oh my god, I had it up and I lost it.
The dwarven heart.
Yeah, the Dwarven Heartstone. I have that in my. If I could keep it on my person somewhere.
What? We should ask him what it is, though.
Yeah, I'll ask him what it is, but I don't want I have everything in the chest to say, here's what we want switched out for money.
Mm-hmm. So
Aye.
you have
Other
the potions
things.
out too. Then.
Yes, I took the potions out as well.
Okay. So he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna open up the chest in front of him, and he's like, nice haul. So you want me to appraise these gems? He reaches inside of his bag and he pulls out a jeweler's glass that he begins to look at the gems, and he goes, decent quality cut.
It should be. We got them from the.
Decent
acting
quality
factory.
gem. I can give you... Takes a look at all of them. I can give you 300 gold for all of them.
400.
Roll a persuasion.
I have
Can somebody else roll it, or do I have?
Yeah,
to?
you have to.
Damn it.
It's what, like a -5 or something?
No, it's exactly 0, but.
Oh.
You obviously are haggling for more than you understand. I'll give you 300. Take it or leave it.
300 plus the other, so that's 400. So we all get 100 gold each, plus whatever the silver and copper switch out to.
382 basically.
Can I step in? How
Wait,
about
no,
400 and a
300.
couple favors?
482. That's what it is. Because 82 is just the copper and silver, plus the 100
Okay.
gold, plus.
So 482 divided by 4, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, is he? That's just the gems, though. He not the mending, the scroll of mending.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
You also
Forrest,
want me to take the scroll off your hands. What's up?
can I step in and be like, how about 400 and we'll owe you a couple favors and a deal?
Favors and a deal, eh? What favor do you think you could possibly do for me?
I don't know. You might need something fetched, something killed.
Well, I need lots of
Protecting
things
me?
fetched and killed.
You see one of them.
You could always protect you on your journey.
You're not
I know you
quite
got
ready for
forward.
that.
Maybe we can figure out a way to get the bird off your
That's
hands.
what the good thing is. Like, and I owe you.
How about this? I give you 300 for the gems, 150 for the scroll.
I'm okay with that.
Sounds good to me. I like gold.
I like gold too. I also like shiny. I want to keep one of the gems, but I won't.
And
So
anything else you were wanting from me, other than to look at some gems and a scroll?
Bag
How
of
much
holding.
for a bag of holding?
yeah, we don't know what a bag of holding is. I was gonna ask. We saw Sindrel put a lot of things in his
Tiny bag.
coat. Is
mean,
there anything like that that we would be able to purchase?
There's a couple of items that will allow you to store extra things that you wouldn't normally be able to carry. You're looking at spending quite a bit of coin for it, though. About 300 gold, and I can sell you what is known as a bag of holding.
I kind of want a bag of devouring, guys.
Sadly, none. After you guys divvy up and convert all of the coins and gems and scroll to gold, you all get 133 gold each.
Yeah.
I need to buy my poisoner's kit.
133, you said?
Yep,
So how much is a bag of holding?
300.
300.
I have 301 gold then.
I have 231.
Turn 45.
65.
Plus the 133 we just got.
65 plus 100 plus 133.
231? No.
198.
198.
I mean, I don't mind. I want a bag of holding. I'll purchase a bag of holding for 300. I'll go down to 1 gold. I'm fine with that.
Well,
Means you get to hold everything.
I'm
Do you
gonna
need
stick
anything-
you up and demand 2 gold, and you won't be able to pay, so I have to kill you.
Do you have anything that can make me more stealthier?
I think I might have something. Then again, I heard you were looking around the city last night. What were you looking for? I might have what you're looking for.
I got
Poisoner's
thrown.
kit, but I'm trying to use it so I can put it on my daggers.
I see. Nothing shameful with wanting to deal some incapacitating damage to your foes. Here.
Well, that, and I think that with enough poison, I can potentially make a bomb of some sorts. But do you
That's
have
a
anything
bit...
that can make bombs?
Sadly, no, but I have the kit you might be looking for. A altered alchemy kit for you. 50
I'll
gold
take it.
for that. If you're looking for a bag of holding, 300.
I'll take the bag of holding.
Aye.
5 gold.
Do you have a saddle for my snake?
A saddle for your snake, you say? No. But I might be able to acquire one for ye. Is that what you're wanting? I see. Well, then make sure you have about 150 gold the next time I see you.
Okay. Will do.
Do you have any herbs that would be used for the kit?
Ah, herbs. Interesting. I have a couple of herbs. What are you looking for specifically?
Anything that would put someone on their ass if they, I don't know, got cut by it.
Looking for, something with a little intoxicating effects, I see.
Looking to protect yourself or do some damage.
All of the above.
Mhm. 2 damage.
Go ahead and hit here. Let's scroll down. 257. How much coin are you looking to spend?
Enough to work with my kit for 3 days.
Well, if you're looking for something with some extra kick to it, you're looking at spending no less than 150 gold.
That's as much as my saddle.
I'll remember that for future.
Aye.
And you said that you had nothing that would help with improving myself, or you said there was potentially something?
I have a couple of things maybe in the back, but I don't think you're quite ready to be affording it.
I just want to know.
How rich should we be before we come back here?
Almost 1,000 gold if you're looking for some magical armaments.
Alright then. I'm gonna go play with your boar.
Have fun. It's been
I
looking
got
for
what I
some
want.
playtime recently.
Do you have a toy that I can play with it?
No.
It's okay. I guess I'll pick up a stick somewhere, a rock, and play fetch with you.
Well, good luck with that. What else are you all looking for?
Well, like I said, I wanted the bag of holding.
Well, 300 gold, and you've got yourself a bag of holding.
300 gold on the table. Or in his hand, I guess, or
You just
wherever
take
he's
out your coin
standing.
pouch, take 1 gold out, and then you toss it on the table.
Yeah, no. I take the 1 gold out, put it in my hand, turn over my coin pouch, and say, "There you go."
You do the rude thing.
Yeah. But see, the thing is, when I do it, it all stacks up nice and neatly.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So he
Just
takes your gold.
Magic.
Are you all looking for anything else specific?
Is there any type of poisons that I can get that are a little cheaper, or is 150 the only thing?
150 might be your best and cheapest
You could
option.
find them in the wild.
Oh, that would be awesome if Ish would be willing to help me.
What?
He
Yeah,
said if you're willing
that's
to
it.
help him, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine with that. As long as you make me poison.
Well, you remember those mushrooms that were on the wall? I'm kind of curious what those do.
Oh yeah, the ones like from the crazy mushroom beard guy, or
Mhm.
I mean I still have it. The one I have, he gave me from his beard.
Wonder if it makes some weird poison or something that will make them freak out if they touch it.
I know. If you, I'm playing with the boar right now, so you could come out and grab it from me. But
What's the boar's name anyway?
tiny boar.
I'm gonna head out to Ish and show Ish the poisoner's kit and say, "Can you help me find anything that would make this thing a bit more potent?"
Probably not here, because we're around a city, and I doubt they have poisonous plants around the city. But
So, if you're going to inquire about the boar's names, it's Big Bertha, Olaf, and the piglet's name is Grenda.
Grenda. She's
Bacon,
gonna
got
be
it.
just as big as Big Bertha, isn't she?
And then she'll be known as Big Grenda.
Man, I love Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah, she's
Does
always
your
gonna be
snake
Tiny
produce
Piglet.
venom?
Tiny piglet. So what else?
Should name one maybe Tigger.
Does the snake produce venom?
No. It's a boa.
Yep.
Not a venomous one.
Worth a try. Just curious.
Aye, well, adventurers. If you're looking for anything else, I'll be here for about a day or so before I'm on again. I'll meet you down the road sometime.
Oh, I forgot something. I hand him the book that he gave me the first time.
Ah, good. You managed to read it. Looking for something next?
Are you a library?
Who, me or
Freaking Tribor.
I've got a library, yes, but only for those interested in reading.
I can read.
I wouldn't mind something from the road.
Aye. He walks into the back, and he comes out with a new book. As with the last one, when you see me next, turn it in.
Will do.
Aye, adventurers. Well, if you're staying around for supper, do. If not, it was nice seeing you again.
What's for supper?
Ah, pig.
Big
Oh,
Big bird.
Oh no.
poor Olaf.
Poor Olaf.
Would the poisoner's kit allow me to also take creatures from poison from creatures?
Yep.
Just so I know that. Okay, cool.
So if we encounter anything that paralyzes us, you could probably,
Yeah, that's what I want. Thank
There
you.
you go. Now you guys are starting to make it all come together. So what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna go pet Olaf in his last few hours.
Don't worry, I will let them eat you.
I say
We
stay
should-
for supper for a bit. Hang
Have
out.
you
Like,
heard anything about
Talk.
the sickness that has plagued the city, or anything that might have been causing through your travels recently?
Aye, I've heard what was happening. It is a devastating thing that has happened here, but no, I have no idea what could have possibly caused it. Though I'm sure that you will find what you're looking for.
Of course.
Do you have any leads?
No,
Down.
not specifically, just down, yeah.
yeah, we had met up with Sindrell, and he seems to think if we go underneath the city, we might find something.
Did you just say Sindrell?
Mm-hmm.
What the
Yes.
hell brought that dust-covered fool out of his tombs?
He's friends with dwarves.
Ah, well, that would make sense. The damn archaeologist was always too nose-deep in his tomes for his own good.
So it seems like you have some stories about him.
Aye,
Seems like
I've
a-
adventured once or twice with Cinderella.
Mind telling us over some supper?
Ha 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 ha. Nah, those stories will be for a later time.
Fair.
I
Well,
guess we'll head on.
the stew is almost prepared if you are ready for some food.
Sure, why
So
not?
where-
Sit down and eat.
Where'd you get the pig?
Where do you think I got the pig?
Olaf?
He looks at Olaf. He's right there.
He looks a little skinnier than normal.
You have no concept of how pigs work, do you?
Pigs work?
I don't eat these ones. These ones are pets. You don't eat pets. Unless it's Wilbur. That damn pig deserved it.
Enjoy some pig stew. Never know when you're gonna be hungry again.
When you guys eat the stew, it is extremely delicious, though extremely salty.
Perfectly fine. So, should we head out and find Syndrome again?
Yes, I think we shall.
Okay. Thank you for your time. You helped us greatly.
Aye, well,
Thank you for your time, Tribor, you bastard.
always fun to take your money.
I didn't spend
Invest in some
anything.
pepper
I
next
took
time.
your money.
That's what you think this time. But just you wait till next time.
Yeah, when you have my saddle, then we'll talk.
Exactly. Well, adventurers, have fun.
Okay.
So, you guys take your leave of Tribor as you guys begin to find your way to Sindrell. Takes you a couple of hours, but you find Sindrell relaxing in the guest quarters of the throne room.
Like in the guest wing?
Yep,
or...
the guest wing. As he's sitting there enjoying a cup of tea with Reza and Elizabeth. Immediately, Elizabeth, upon seeing you guys enter the room, hop up and begin running toward you guys. Okay, you gotta tell me everything. Absolutely everything. What happened? What happened? What happened?
We saw a dragon?
Yes! Where?
Right there in the throne room.
What? She immediately runs past you guys and begins to run towards the throne room. Reza's just gonna sit over there and sigh.
You know, this gets easier every time we talk to her.
I know, right?
Welcome
I
back,
look at all of you in
adventurers.
disappointment.
It's fun.
I see you have made your way through the city. I hope you enjoyed the funeral.
I mean, it's hard to enjoy a funeral.
Don't you know
Oh,
if we did or not?
I know a lot of things, but something I want to inform you. You're about to travel deep into the Dwarven mines, and there's going to be something you should prepare yourselves for, mentally. Steel your minds, adventurers. It's going to
Can't
be
steal
a
them if we
very
don't have them.
interesting adventure for you.
Looks at Ish.
And don't go wandering too far.
Am I
Yep,
on
there it
leave
is.
Wandering?
That is all I have for you, adventurers. I believe you're looking for Sindrel.
Wait, who is this?
This was Reza. Your resident psychic.
Yeah, resident.
So, Sindrel's gonna be sitting there, nursing a cup of tea, and he looks up to you guys. So, have you decided?
What were we deciding?
Whether...
We were deciding if we were going to go with him. Zap wanted to go look at the scroll before we left, but we never got a chance to do that.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, sorry, I should have specified I did that.
There's nothing on the scrolls.
Okay, so we're still following the correct path, most likely.
Yes.
Probably.
Then there's not really a choice then. We're going.
Aye, well, let us be on our way. I'm sure with haste, we will find what has been causing this and hopefully deal with it.
So question.
Yes.
How much would it derail your campaign if I was just like, no, I think I'm gonna go home, get my own ship, and retire to being a pirate?
That's fine. Go ahead and do it. I'll take the rest of everyone else. Alright, well, let us be on our way. And he's going to begin to stand up, grab his staff, and begin to head past you guys.
Wait, we're leaving now?
Yes, with haste. We need to find what has been causing this. And the sooner the better. We're not going to need much in the way of supplies. We're just going to be investigating the mines. I believe I know where we're going, but we'll never know. Unless we get there. Now let's go. Elizabeth comes running back into the room. Where was the dragon?
In the throne room!
It wasn't there!
It was there yesterday. Wait, no, the day before yesterday.
Other throne room.
Reza! Dragon! I want to see it!
You
While
see
they're
the...
Dragon.
Did
talking
you...
with Elizabeth, I'm running to my room, grabbing all my shit, and going.
I'm gonna tell her. Did you see the hole in the throne room above the throne area?
Is that where the dragon is? Yes!
He left that way.
And she begins to run out again. And Reza's just going to sigh and shake her head. Why do you do this?
She's not gonna get hurt.
No, which is why I didn't stop her.
The more she runs around, the more weird out she'll be for travel.
I
And
don't
she
think
won't
you
know.
understand. That's the exact opposite. Well, adventurers, we will be here when you return. If you return.
Didn't see us returning.
There's two scenarios that are likely. One, you die horrible, painful deaths. Two, you return successfully.
No way.
One,
Doesn't
you
require
die
a
horrible,
psychic
painful
to see
deaths.
that.
Two, you die horrible, painful deaths.
It doesn't require a psychic to know that.
Sea kick?
A psychic.
A psychic.
So, Sindrel is going to be escorting you guys out, and as you guys enter the throne room, you can see Elizabeth pointing to several dwarves and being like, "Stack up! Right there! I gotta climb up to that hole! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!" As she begins to, attempt to climb the wall, while some of the guards that are standing next to the throne, they're just sitting there. Don't pay attention to her. Don't pay attention
You
to her.
don't see her.
Don't
She
pay attention to
doesn't
her.
see you.
Don't pay attention.
I like how the guards might be even afraid of her.
Just don't pay attention to her and she'll go away. So, you guys make your way out of the throne room and through the city. You guys find yourselves down to the mine entrance. It takes a couple of hours to get there as Sindrel stops a couple of places picking up some materials. He holds a bag out and he goes, "Here. These will be raw components for some of the spells you might need, Garnet. Just in case you lose your arcane focus, it's safe to keep some of these materials on you."
Thank you. Throw
Of
them in.
course.
Throw
Component
him
out.
behind you. Walk away.
Don't need
Snaps in
them.
half.
Don't need them.
No need. Yeah.
I'm a sorcerer.
Okay, so
Still need an arcane focus.
Yeah.
you guys begin to head down into the mines, and the first thing that Sindrel does is he begins to cast clairvoyance. A outline on the floor begins to come apparent, and it splits off a couple different directions. And he's like, this is where it gets tricky. Some of these might end up in dead ends, or some of them might get us to where we need to go.
Well, then what's the point of clairvoyance?
It gives us a little bit better heading than just randomly going. There's other tunnels that might not even get us there. No. No.
Catch a tiger by the toe.
Fine. And he begins to head down one of the tunnels as he begins to lead you guys deeper and deeper into the mines. Several hours of traveling later, Sindrel stops you guys as you guys begin to approach. He's like, there is a junction up ahead, and I believe we are close to our final destination. Be prepared for anything adventurous. Let us go.
We have Ish. We're always prepared for something.
Yeah, but it's usually ish related. Be prepared for something not ish related. Oh, you mean like those?
Yeah, like those.
What are they? Mushrooms?
Give me a moment.
Octopus? Jellyfish?
Let us see. The best way to show this to you guys would be to... How do I show you guys this image? Here, I know how to do this. I'm a smart boy. Give me a second. And I'll post it into Discord for you guys. Aw, shit. Combo. So, the creature that you see before you is this. I posted it in the convo of Discord.
It looks like a sad jellyfish. Wait, why don't you just post it in Roll20 like you've usually been doing?
Yeah, well, I can't post it in Roll20 because the image is not popping up.
Huh. It does. It looks like those animations of the flying spaghetti monster.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like something from fucking Monsters, Inc.
So, Sindrel comes up
Oh,
behind you
yeah.
guys and he goes, huh. Interesting.
Hey,
It
where's
looks...
my snake?
That's right. Thank you for reminding me about your giant snake.
Medium snake.
Giant snake.
Medium snake.
Huh. Interesting. These creatures are known as flumps. And
The
they
flumps?
are... Flumps, yes. I know, they sound retarded, but
look
they
retarded.
are psychic creatures.
You mean psychotic?
Yeah, psychotic. You're right. Well, we best investigate. A
they-
swarm this large is interesting. They are
Dangerous?
peaceful.
They're peaceful.
Yes, they shouldn't harm you.
Shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
Yeah, keyword shouldn't.
Shamelessly.
Looks like they're here for a reason. I wonder what that reason is.
To hurt us, probably?
No, unlikely. They're not predatory creatures.
To sit there and look sad and make us think.
That might be the exact reason they're here.
Perception doesn't pick anything up around here.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Oh, 14 doesn't see it?
No.
Just one. Can I roll perception?
Sure, I'll give you one more roll of perception. Yeah, okay. Zap.
I'm just staring into the fucking...
Zap is more interested with the floating, squid-like psychic creatures, but you stop paying attention to those, and you see what appears to be a very gory scene. Blood is covering the floor around the area that they're floating, and you can see the slumped-over form of something on the rock ahead of you.
Is it big or small?
It's medium.
Is it people size?
It's people sized. It's
There's
people
a
shaped.
people shaped slump over there, and I'm gonna point it out to my party, and blood.
You want to phrase that a little better?
People shaped slump.
Well, alrighty then.
I don't know how to get any more clear than that.
Yeah.
It looks like there's an attack, so I'm going to stealth and tell the party I'm gonna walk forward and see if I can see anything as I go up.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead
that's
and roll
fine.
stealth.
Holy hell.
Oh man.
Oh.
I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder and be like, "You're not very stealthy."
Yeah, because we all see you.
Yeah.
You guys would see him
Yeah.
regardless, and I'm not going to let you do that.
And I won't be able to re-roll that, I'm assuming.
Yeah. After a moment of walking forward and making a little bit more noise than you're used to making while moving around, you can readjust yourself and try again as all of the flumps begin to look towards you.
Yeah, but now they're looking right at you.
I still don't see anything this close, nothing changed.
No, yeah, there's a form slumped over the rock in front of you, and
Where?
here.
Okay.
I'll keep on moving forward till I can get a good eye on it.
Yeah,
Stealth again.
yeah.
That's so much better.
You readjust yourself with the flumps still looking at you.
Okay, approach the corpse.
Sounds
See
like a name
what's
of
going
some
on.
Dr. Seuss thing, though.
Is there anything odd about the area to investigate?
Yeah, there's a lot of blood covering the area.
Can I see like any obvious fighting? Like, did I learn anything exactly from that, or is this just blood everywhere? It doesn't look like
It looks like it's
anything
mainly
specific.
it looks mainly from the corpse slumped over the rock. The corpse is a deep kind of purplish. It kind of almost blends into everything, and it's definitely a little bit taller than a human would be, with a bunch of strange tendrils draped around its head.
Okay, so I don't know what that is, but I'm going to go back and report that to my party. Okay, so there's some type of creature with a bunch of tentacles that look like on its head. It's slumped over and it has a purple body.
Is
So-
it dead?
I did not want to go up and touch it, but does anyone know what that creature could possibly be?
I'm gonna turn towards our
President Mage.
yeah.
I would need a little bit more information than what you've described. I mean, that describes a lot of creatures.
Tentacles, purple.
Tentacles,
That's a lot of
purple.
I don't think
So,
you understand
God,
how
I
many
need-
creatures.
I need a better
Exact
description than what I got to give that, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, so nothing necessarily attacked us. I think we should be able to move forward, but at the same time, this is a pretty gruesome scene.
I'm gonna stealth just in case. Do I have to roll stealth for my sneak?
No, he'll match your stealth.
I'm gonna just stay back and see what happens.
Okay.
Sit back and drink a cold one.
Sit back, drink
boy.
a cold one with the boys.
There's the combat
I'm going to pull
turn
up my
order
watch.
thing, so might as well start combat.
There you go.
So I'm going to pull out my battle axe, slap on my good mask for combat, and approach the corpse.
Okay.
And going to try to behead the corpse.
Gotcha. So go ahead and move
It
yourself
looks
up.
like a monster for sure,
And
correct?
the corpse is over here
Yep.
somewhere.
I got you. Never mind. I thought we were closer. Fuck
right
that.
here.
I ain't gonna go anywhere near all that. But I'm gonna start walking up. Ish, are you coming with?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shimmy over next to Garnet.
What are the things doing as we get closer?
They're just looking at you guys.
How psychic
Keep
are
moving.
these things?
I mean, are you gonna say that out loud to Sindrel?
No, because I'm stealthed.
Okay.
So keep moving
I
forward.
was thinking.
They answer you very psychic.
Dude,
No, they're not gonna answer you.
man. I'm gonna think very hard at them. Hello.
Wow, that's the most you ever thought.
I know, right? It's gonna actually give me a migraine.
I can already see the smoke from here. Jesus.
So you guys are approaching, and the
Corpse
flumps
gets up
are
and it's like,
yeah. The corpse
"Oh,
gets
you're
up
approaching
and
me."
yeah, you're approaching. I have to get closer to punch you. No, it's the corpse is just laying there, dead, because it's a corpse, and the flumps are just sitting there looking at you as you approach, ominously. Since that's what you guys are looking for.
Cinderella, move up here. Tell me if you know what this is.
Did I already see everything with my perception that I could have last time? Is there anything I can roll?
You can roll an investigation as you guys get closer.
Where is he? Here?
Cinderella's standing behind you at this point. He's like, I'd have to get closer to get a better look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move.
Wait, didn't we
30
sell
feet
Sindrel
over here?
can go completely invisible as well? Hey, I'll shimmy with you.
There you go.
I see. That is the
Could
corpse
this
of
be
a...
the source of the psychic energy that you've been feeling?
I would assume, yes, this is a corpse of a mind flayer. But
Do
what
I
is a
know
mind
what that
flayer
is?
doing
Just
here?
creature? Or
They're a brain-eating species of other worlders that feed on the mental energies of sentient creatures. Aliens. Huh. Why
Could
are a
that
bunch of
be what
flumps floating
motivation?
around its corpse?
Well, they're psychic. It's a brain eater.
I see. With your passive perception, you begin to notice that the flumps begin to vibrate violently.
Shaken flumps?
is anything coming up and approaching us?
No.
This doesn't seem good. We should probably get out of here.
I would agree with you, but we must know more. I
Isn't our
wonder,
Keep on
exit over here
investigating.
too?
I wonder if... And as he's saying that, immediately the flumps begin to scream psychically at everyone in the immediate area. All of you roll initiative. It's combat time. Let's go. It's combat time. Let's go. Capnish at 14, 15, 14. A number. And I gotta go.
Hey!
Good job. Ryu.
Alright, so let's go ahead and...
Why do we keep rolling the same initiative? This happened last time too.
Well, maybe because you guys like rolling the same initiative. Calm down.
Is it the flumps that are attacking us?
Yeah. It is. You are correct on that.
So the flumps just ganged up on a mind flayer?
You don't know. You don't know. That is a great question, though. Garnet. Capnish's got the higher dexterity. So, immediately, starting the surprise round of flumps because you thought they were friendly and now they're going all ham on your boys. Immediately, they begin to all spray out a strange greenish-brown fluid. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws.
What's the range on that? Because me and Nathan are like up here,
Oh, don't
not
worry.
really near anyone.
Do not worry about that, my friend.
Wow. I get a plus
I hate
5 to dexterity, and you get a plus fucking... You should have a
He-
higher than 3.
He
I
just
mean-
rolled a dexterity, not a dexterity save.
So
Same
it would
with
only be
Nathan.
it would only be 2 higher than that anyways. So you both
Uh-huh.
got 7s. So there's the dexterity save, thank you. And then of course Garnet. Okay. So all of you except Garnet are hit with this strange greenish brown fluid.
Hey, what about my snake?
Oh, to be fair, my first roll was a 16.
Oh, well, yeah, well, too bad. You re-rolled.
Okay.
That's what you get. So, because you actually rolled a save that time. You guys are hit by it, and immediately this horrid stench begins to permeate from you.
Does my snake have to roll?
Yes. And I'll let you do that because you're...
It doesn't have a link for it.
It does. If you click on its dexterity...
No, it's not.
Then here, I'll do it. There it is. Giant snake.
Okay.
7. The stench also hits it. So everyone except Garnet are now permeating this awful, horrid stench.
Smells like ish. Oh.
And it's
Hey,
going to
I
be...
Get away from me.
In the last month.
Don't judge.
Okay, so immediately, you guys, all of the flumps turn towards you guys and begin to spray you with this strange liquid and begin to scream psychically at all of you guys. Starting top of the combat order, it's going to be Captain Ish.
Well, I'll tell my snake to attack this one.
Okay.
And then I will attack him.
Gotcha. So go ahead and do your turn. And then I will also pull up the giant snake. Give me one moment. Go over here. Yeah, you hit. And immediately cut the thing down. As you slash it out of the sky.
Okay, well then I'll tell my snake to attack any of the flumps.
Gotcha. He's going to come over here and he's going to make a bite attack.
Can I move and do my offhand attack?
Yes, you can. And he's going to go ahead and do 5 points of damage to the flump. You miss with your offhand attack as you move forward and begin to slash at it as it evades you. Ondariel.
It's because they're
was
vibrating so
drinking.
fast that my weapon just phased
Right through it. Of course. Of course. How did you know?
Crossbow.
Yeah, crossbow.
Just like, I'm gonna hide behind her.
Your crossbow goes wide as it begins to float out of the way, predicting your attack.
Which one did you even try to
This one.
hit? That
That one, yeah.
Zap.
I'm
Sure.
going to swing one closest to me with my great axe.
Yeah. Go ahead. You hit with the first one, dealing 14 points of damage, slashing it out of the sky immediately.
So it lagged, so I don't know if it actually did it. So I'm then going to disengage and move towards Cinderella.
Gotcha.
You know what? No, I'm going to disengage and give...
You don't have to disengage the enemies dead.
It's just a free action for me.
That way he also doesn't provoke opportunity attacks no matter where he goes.
Yeah.
And then I am just going to ready my crossbow bolt.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Garnet.
I hate to be the guy, but I see a bit of a number difference.
What?
5, 6.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, the flump, sorry. I don't know how
Yeah.
you got it
Oh.
wrong. That's all good.
Yeah,
Flumps.
I know you would have fixed it, but I didn't want to be that person to screw it all up.
But you were just that person.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
all
I
good,
know.
man. Flumps are going to begin to move forward towards you guys. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Cinderella can handle himself.
So, there's going to be 3 attacks against Zap, 3 against Cinderella, and 1 of them against Garnet. So I'll do the one against Garnet first.
What about me?
Also one against you since there's
Yeah.
one right in front of you. You're right. The one against Garnet misses. I'm going to do the one against Ish. Ish, AC.
15.
Gotcha. Gonna miss. The 3 against Zap. What's your AC, Zap?
16.
How much?
16.
Gotcha. 2 of them are going to hit, doing 3 piercing and 3 acid. So a total of 6 with the first attack, and then 6 with the second, 4 piercing and 2 acid. So you're going to take a total of 12 points of damage.
Does the acid do anything besides just a different type?
It does. It does. You'll see. And then 3 of them are going to go against Sindrel. And all 3 of them are going to miss. And then one of them is going against your snake, which is going to hit for a total of 9 points of damage.
Damn.
I'll let you do that. And then, of course, Garnet, it's going to be your turn now.
There we go. If I try to cast anything, that's disadvantage, right?
Yes, you have disadvantage since it's in melee range of you.
Unless it's a self.
Yeah, unless it's a self.
Yeah. Don't think I have a self person, so
Oh, oops, didn't mean to do that.
Ah, yes. Speak with animals.
Talk with them.
You do not want to attack us.
They aren't animals.
I'll move over here.
Yep.
To be fair, they attacked us.
Are you wanting to take a disengage action or provoke an opportunity? No. Okay, provoking an opportunity. It hits you for 4 damage, 3 piercing, 1 acid.
3 piercing, 1 acid.
Yep.
Are they hitting us with their tentacles?
Yep.
Yeah. And then, now that I'm over here, I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb on this one, and I'm going to twin the spell over to that one.
Gotcha.
So, do you want me to roll twice, or...?
Since you're twinning the spell, yeah, go ahead and roll twice. I'll let you do that. The first one's going to miss.
Yeah.
Second one's going to hit.
First level. 5 fire.
Give me 1 second. An individual is saying something in the chat. Adventurers are friends, not food.
5 fire.
Give me 1 second.
What?
Someone in chat.
There we go. Sorry. For some reason, I somehow unmuted my stream that is in the background, and it was playing over again. So, yeah, no. So somebody in the chat said, "Adventurers are friends, not food."
I beg to differ.
You do 5 points of damage to the second one. Almost killing
Fire damage.
It is
by
fire.
The way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sindrel's gonna go as he begins to turn invisible.
Poor Sindrel. Only at 3.
And it's going to be Captain Ish at the top of the initiative.
Does that hit?
That does not
Okay.
hit. No. That one does, however. Doing 5 points to the one in front of you. Yep. Is that the end of the snake's turn is going to go?
Snakes, yeah.
Yep. So let's go ahead and roll snake damage.
And then I'm gonna tell it to come over here after it's done attacking it.
Yeah, it's going to go ahead and make a bite attack. It's going to miss, and then it's going to go. Are you still wanting to command it to
After it's, that one's killed.
Okay, after that one's killed. On Dariel's turn.
I'm going to crossbow that back one.
Okay. You're going to crossbow this one back here?
Yep.
Yeah, you hit, doing
fine.
4 points of damage. It gets shots out of the sky and it hits the ground with a thud.
Are they floating?
They are floating. They're little...
Are they like bobbing?
No. They basically don't seem to move at all except like to go forward or back, up, or down. Perfectly. They're like the little drones that you see in movies and
Are they
stuff
like-
that are just flawless.
Yeah.
Like they're not affected by gravity or wind at all.
Yeah.
I just realized for you to give claws when first shadow is it a bonus action or an action?
It's an action.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
I'll have to go back and correct that. Okay, so Zap, on the start of your turn, make a Constitution saving throw.
That acid. You tripping?
Yeah. Okay. So, at the end of each of its turns, so that'll be at the end of your turn. But go ahead and take your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to disengage again.
Yep.
Drinking a potion is an action or a bonus? What is it?
It's an action.
It's an action.
Okay, never mind. I am going to sprint until I get the hell out of there
Okay.
and get over here. So I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, now I can just run all the way over here if I
Cool.
wanted to. So
Okay.
I'm going to be over here and then drink my potion.
Gotcha. Go ahead and chug your potion.
How do I roll for that? Sorry.
It's going to be 2d4 plus 4, or is it 1d4 plus 4 for regular healing potion? Here, let me look it up. Healing potion 5e, 2d4 plus 2, so /r space 2d4 plus 2. And then I will go ahead and move on to the Flumps after that. Flump is going to move forward towards Ondariel. The other Flumps, not knowing where Sindrel has disappeared to, will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one will go here, and then this one will go here. As all of the Flumps begin to move towards you-ish.
Jesus.
So I'm going to do Ondariel, Garnet, Snake, Snake, and then all of the ones versus Ish.
I'm dead here.
So
Don't
the
worry,
first
I
one
can
against
yell at you from across
Ondariel
here.
is going to miss.
Okay.
Garnet is going to hit for a total of 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then 2 against the Snake.
Snake might
Hit. Hit for a total of 6, or sorry, 5.
It's with 6.
Yeah, okay, so he's going to go down and be
Yeah.
unconscious after that. And then, of course, the next ones are going to be against Ish. Ish is going to first one hit, second one hit, third one miss, fourth one miss, fifth one miss. So 2 of them hit, which means you're going to take a total of 8 plus 4 is 12 points of damage. And then it's going to be Garnet. Take your turn and make a Constitution saving throw.
Did Zap save his constitution?
Yes, he did make a save successfully.
So I only have to beat a 14.
That is true.
I'm gonna move here, provoking an opportunity attack.
Yep,
Oh,
he's going to go
okay,
ahead and
you're right.
miss.
Okay,
But I'm
that's
probably-
perfect. I'm gonna trust my friends to take care of these two near us. I'm going to attack this one and that one. I'm going to twin my spell again, basically.
Yep,
With Chromatic Orb.
yep. You hit with the first one?
And I'll do electric damage or lightning damage
Yep.
for this one.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to kill the first one.
Okay, and then the second one here.
Yeah, it's going to hit.
It's going to be lightning damage again because
Okay.
it has to be.
And that one's going to kill as well. Both of them get
Okay.
shot out of the sky.
Okay, and that will be my turn.
Gotcha. Sindrel's going to go ahead and go. He's going to...
Figured I'd help Ish out there a bit.
Makes sense, makes sense. Let's see,
Appreciate.
where is Sindrel? He's going to step out and stabby with his dagger and miss. But he is, boop, right there. It is going to be Ish. Sorry, Garnet, make a Constitution saving throw. Before I get too far.
Bailey.
Garnet. Garnet, are you there?
Bailey.
Yeah, sorry.
Make a con
Sorry.
save.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's all good.
There we
You
go.
managed to save. Okay. Ish, it's your turn.
I will. Attack that one.
Yep. You hit, doing 5 points of damage. It's not dead. Yeah, you hit. The same one? Yeah, you slash it out of the sky. As it comes crashing down to the ground, go ahead and make a con save. Yeah, you successfully make your save.
Advantage, but it's
That's all good.
19.
I'm just going to take the first one. You make the save, and then it's going to be on Dariel.
Me, I get to hit shit with a sword.
Oh boy!
Oh boy. I'll use Ish's sword.
Yeah, you hit, doing 2 points of damage. It looks at you angrily as it was just minimal amounts of damage.
Ow,
Eh.
paper cut.
Holding
Is
it
that even
backwards.
right?
I don't think so, because you got 1d8 plus 1 dex.
It's finesse for him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but it's not like plus dex, it's just plus 1 dex.
Yeah, his dex is probably just 1.
yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
My dex is
his
just
dex
1.
is just 1. Yeah, it's
Oh.
good. Zap, it's
It's
your
good?
turn.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
I just rolled low on the.
Mhm.
Yeah. I just rolled a
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Zap, what are you doing?
Move up to here
Uh-huh.
and attack him. Where's behind for this?
There, you're not going to be able to get flanking off on him.
For which one?
I might just swing my great axe on them.
Yep.
Is there one over here that I don't see?
Yeah, there's one right here.
Where's it at? Actually, yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah, you hit doing 8 points of damage, slashing it out of this guy.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, Garnet. Oh, sorry, I accidentally deleted the flump. Let me go ahead and re-add that. Flump! Flump, flump!
I'm okay with them not having a turn.
Flump, 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 flumps. Okay, so one flump that's going to make a tendril attack against Ondariel. He's going to miss. This one's going
Don't hit me so I can use my fucking thing yet.
2 of them are going to float over to Zap and do 2 attacks on Zap. One's going to hit. One's going to... Or, sorry, both of them are going to miss. And then 2 attacks against Ish. Miss. Hit for 10.
Oh boy, one more hit, guys.
Oh, yeah, I probably should have healed you on my turn. That's my bad.
Then it's going to be Garnet.
Then it's gonna be me. Yeah. Same thing again. I'm gonna hit this one here and this one this time.
Yep.
Because I don't have to move, I'm fine.
Yeah, you hit.
Gonna be lightning damage again, because that just seemed to be better.
Yep. Yeah, you shoot it out of the sky. Zap. Zap,
And
zap.
second one,
Yep. You hit.
lightning.
You zap that one out of the sky as well.
Then bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, because I'm out of sorcery points now, I'm going to use my, I think it's flexible casting? Yeah. To change a second level into 3 sorcery points for myself.
Gotcha. So you consume a second level spell and grant yourself 3 sorcery points.
Yep.
It's gonna go ahead and be Sindrel. Ish. Do you have this one?
I should.
Good. He's gonna go over and begin to care for your snake. Ish.
Ah, yes, snaky. I will.
Yeah, you do 9 points of damage slashing the one out of the sky in front of you.
Okay.
Oh, what the hell did I just delete?
You just deleted our mage friend.
Well, I guess he's just gonna be off the map for now.
He went invisible.
I know, real.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. No,
He basically just stopped it from bleeding.
okay, I use an ability.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just sit here.
Okay. Go ahead and make a con save. Yeah, you managed to save. And it is going to go ahead and be on Dario.
Alright, this time I'll attack and heal.
Oh, no. That's great. Yeah, you miss.
Oh, yep. But don't worry. I'll still healing word, Jenny.
Yeah. You healed Ish for 6 points.
Yeah.
And then it is going to be Zap.
I'm gonna
My
be
great
giving some of
axe.
that healing to my snake.
Yeah. Gotcha. You're gonna miss. And it is going to go ahead and be the Flumps, who are both going to make tendril attacks against Ondariel and Zap. Ondariel, you're hit for 10 points of damage. Zap, it misses
I'm
you.
half it.
You're going to have it? Okay. You take 5 points instead.
That's just immediately better.
Yep. And then it will go ahead and be Garnet's turn.
Saving spells for later. I'm going to do a firebolt on that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you hit. Doing 2 points of damage. Man, you guys are going to whittle at that one.
Which one?
Yeah, apparently.
This one's just too stubborn to fucking die.
Yeah.
Ish, it's your turn.
I'm actually gonna leave my snake.
Okay.
Because it's an action to give it health. So 5, 15, 20, 30. And then I'll tag that one. Because
Mhm.
I'll help you guys out, hopefully.
Yeah, you're going to hit Killian.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Okay.
Next is going to go ahead and be Ondariel.
What about our wizard friend?
Yeah.
He's basically just tending the snake. I accidentally deleted him, and I'm not going to go find him and put it back.
He poofed out of existence.
He just went boop.
Man, don't you hate it when your party just vanishes out of fucking
Right.
existence?
He's not even here to help you. He's just here to be an NPC.
At least you didn't delete
It's an
one of
escort
us.
quest. It's true. At least I didn't delete one of you guys. It's an escort quest. Ondariel, it's your turn.
Nathan, what are you doing?
Nathan,
What, sorry?
it's
your
your
turn.
turn.
Oh.
What are you
So
guys so
Yeah,
distracted?
yeah. What are you guys so distracted by that? Like,
I'm texting the family.
And I was just distracted. And I looked at my phone for a second.
wow.
I'll call that one a bitch. Anyone still low health?
Yeah, he's gonna make a wisdom saving throw.
Can
I mean,
He's going to
Technically, my
fail,
snake
taking
is
1
low
point of
health.
damage.
Shit. Well, if I heal you, doesn't it heal the snake?
No, I have to use an action to give some of my health to a snake.
Yeah, I'll heal your snake then too. Have some snake health.
Some sneak.
Gotcha. It's at 5 HP as it begins to wake up. The Flump is at 1 HP. Ondariel, make a con save.
Con save?
Yep.
But I don't wanna.
You gotta. You managed to successfully
Has
save.
anybody failed to con?
Nope.
What happens if you do? Do you just disintegrate?
You drop
into a
down
pool
and
of
become
acid?
foaming.
Instantly. Just die instantly. Zap, it's your
You
turn.
start foaming in the mouth. You start like having rabies, and I start trying to eat you, and I think I'm Ish.
You know, you turn.
You're gonna hit.
You turn into a food.
Or actually,
Or
that's a
whatever it
miss.
is.
Sorry.
Ooh.
Still miss. So, next is going to be the Flump, who's going to make a tendril attack against Zap. It's gonna miss. Garnet.
Firebolt.
Yeah, you firebolt. It
Nope.
misses.
Wow.
This last
Ish.
one's unkillable.
Okay.
Yeah, it
It's
reaches
the
1 HP.
invincible shank.
It reaches 1 HP and it's just like, you cannot kill me now, fools.
So
you
that
miss.
was- Okay. Ooh, great. Bitch.
Yeah, you just obliterate it with the second one as you chop it directly in half as it falls to the ground and sizzles
I
around
was so
it.
angry.
See, Ish
at
is
it.
part ninja, so she did like a kung fu. She started the first hand sweeping towards the ground, and the second hand just overhand cleaved it in half.
Yep.
Yep. So, the mage pops back up. Syndrill's here and he's just like, "Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I kind of out of existence
the
for a
reality.
second."
You have to concentrate on staying in this reality.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's why he's so young all the time.
Yeah, he has to create a new version of himself every time. He just goes, "Now, that was strange."
They shouldn't be attacking us like that, right?
No, not at all. They're not normally aggressive creatures. What are you doing, Zap?
Moving around.
Running around the rocks. Ah, we just killed a bunch of things.
Eee, fools, we
No,
got you.
actually, yeah. I'm trying to investigate.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check as you approach the corpse of the creature.
Don't accidentally bring it to life. Like.
So, that's exactly what happens. As you go up to investigate it immediately lashes out, grabbing you by the arm. Who here speaks Undercommon?
I do!
Ish. You hear it speak Undercommon, and the only thing that it says as it rasps it out with its last literal dying breath, see. As its other hand reaches up and touches Ish's forehead. Ish, make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
Intelligent, you say.
Oh no.
That was with advantage, but. Do you want me to.
Sorry, not Ish. I said Zap. Zap.
You said it.
Sorry, not Ish. Zap.
You said it, yeah.
Zap, sorry. Zap, make the intelligence saving throw.
Oh.
Aha! Okay. See, Ish's was a lot better.
I am so smart, guys.
Sorry about that confusion there, but Zap, he reaches up and he touches you on the forehead. He says, you hear like a guttural, like deep kind of like weird
Let's
language.
just scare this
I'm
small
gonna
child.
whisper to myself, C with an A or 2 E's?
See with an air to ease. See. And then as he touches your forehead, immediately these strange visions begin to just flash past your vision. And then nothing. Black. As you
Well,
are
we're
knocked
giving this small
unconscious.
child PTSD.
So, once we get done with the rest of this right now, I will go ahead and tell you what you've seen. When
You're
everybody
right.
else is in here.
I assume we're wrapping up soon then.
Yeah, we're probably for you guys, we're gonna be wrapping up soon. So,
Okay.
we're gonna finish up this today, and then, unless you guys want to continue.
It's up
I'd
to y'all.
be okay with
Probably
continuing,
not.
but I'm hungry.
Gotcha. So probably not. So we'll probably call it quits after we're finished up with the last bit of this. So, what are you guys going to do? You see this strange creature just latch onto Zap and immediately say something in a deep guttural tone
Do
and
I-
touch his forehead,
Do
and
I
then he
kn-
drops
do I
unconscious.
know what
I'll finish stabbing the
what
thing and
mind
make sure he's
flayers
alive.
are technically, like,
No.
beyond the brief description that our guy gave us.
You'd have to make a knowledge check, and more than likely you've never encountered.
If I
Flare.
did, I might be dead.
You'd be more than likely.
What kind of knowledge would it be?
I'm gonna say intelligence. You can do an intelligence check.
Can I use my last one?
Huh?
19.
No, you can't. Because it'll be just an intelligence check, not a save.
Oh,
So you just click on intelligence then instead of save, because it's not a save.
well, I'm not.
I mean,
trained in it anyway. But
That's fine. No, you have no idea what a mind flayer is. So what are you guys going to do? You see Zap get touched in the forehead. A strange guttural tone comes from the creature as it finally plops down,
Oh,
completely
no.
dead.
I'll coup de grace to make sure it's actually
go
dead.
up
And
to it.
Yeah, you
Grab
run
as
up and
many
you just
tentacles.
stab it in the face, and you're like, die, die, die! Yeah,
I'll make
it's,
sure
Not
he-
Reaper from Overwatch.
yeah,
I'll
it's-
just make sure he's alive as well.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
breathing. He's breathing, but unconscious.
I'm gonna shake him.
Okay. It doesn't take you guys very long, and you manage to shake Zap awake.
What happened?
You tell us. He said C, and then you fell down.
You got diddled.
Yeah.
He got diddly doodlied. Give me 1 moment. 1 minute. 1 minute. So, you all begin to hear this strange clacking as it sounds like something is tapping against stone, and it begins to echo around you guys in the chamber.
Oh boy. I'm gonna stealth.
Okay?
Where did we hear it from?
It seems to be echoing around you guys.
Can I
Perception.
go perception? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll
Yeah.
perception. Yeah.
That's bad.
You guys begin to pinpoint the sound of the noise. I mean, 11 even sees it, because
Well,
it's
then
really
I'm
not
actually-
try. It's really not trying to be stealthy. This large purple beetle-like creature is clawing along the ceiling as it's clicking its giant claws.
I bet that shell
Against
would
the
make
ceiling.
a wonderful purple color.
I bet it would. So give me a second and I'll show you guys what it looks like.
A purple beetle?
It looks like a purple beetle, yeah.
Will it allow you to send it over Roll20, or do you have to do it in Discord again?
I gotta do it over Discord again. Actually, I might be able to. No, I won't be able to do it over that. So yeah, I'd have to do it over Discord. But the creature you see is this, climbing along the ceiling.
That doesn't look like a beetle.
Yeah, well, you're seeing the back of it, which is a beetle-like carapace on the back.
God, that thing. Are those tentacles solid or?
I'm assuming
Those are
it's all-
claws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are bone claws.
Like the
Oh,
little,
man.
like, mandible things usually.
Yeah.
But it's on its, like...
This creature is clawing along the ceiling. As you guys are all looking in its direction, it begins to screech as it falls down onto the ground where it is right now. And it begins to screech at all of you. It is going to go ahead and start combat with you.
Oh boy. Well, it doesn't get a surprise round, which is good.
It does not get a surprise round because it rolled absolutely abysmally on its stealth. It rolled a 3. It was
Oh,
like,
wow.
guys, I'm gonna sneak up on him.
Guys?
Yeah, it was talking to itself.
You
and
mean
its multiple
More than
personality.
one?
I hope not.
You mean more than one? So, this creature is going to rush forward towards Garnet. And is going to make 2 hook attacks. It's going to
AC
hit.
of 12.
It's going to hit for a total of 21 points of damage. As it begins to screech and click and clack. And then it is going to be Captain Ish, as Garnet drops unconscious to the flurry
5,
of piercing
10, 15,
damage.
20, 25. I'm gonna longbow that guy.
Yeah. You're going to longbow that guy. You hit for 4 points of damage.
Let's see.
You see it kind of scrape against its carapace, and it didn't even notice that.
Should we perhaps run screaming for our lives?
Well, I guess I'll start rolling up a new character.
Can you pick him up and run? Can you drag
I'm
him?
gonna try.
Because there's no way I'm dragging him. I have a -2 strength.
What would you like your snake to do? Stay the fuck away.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Centrail if we should leave.
I don't think we're going to be able to escape.
So we die.
Murder's
then.
our only chance.
Fight like your lives depend on it, adventurers.
Do the-
Fight.
My life has already depended on it.
I'll tell my snake to attack then.
Okay, so it's going to come up behind it, and it is going to make its attack on the creature. And it's going to do a total of 4 points of damage. It's basically just going to screech as it swings wildly. Next is going to be on Daryl.
So between me and my snake, we did 8 points of damage to it. Good luck, guys. That's probably all I'm gonna get.
So, I'm a first shadow.
You're going first shadow?
Yep.
Yeah, you go first shadow.
Yep.
Go ahead and post it for me.
I'll just post the mirror image spell for you.
Yep, that's good.
Oh, as a bonus action on my turn. Sorry,
Yep.
I forgot. Can I cast a Hunter's Mark on it?
You can cast Hunter's Mark
I
on
forgot
it.
it was a bonus mark action. I thought it was an action.
Yeah, you can cast your Hunter's Mark on it. It is marked for death.
Okay.
Yes, you go ahead and cast the first shadow on yourself.
And then I'm gonna use Healing Word as a bonus action to try and get Bailey up.
Yeah.
Have some 5 health.
Fucking take it.
Yep.
This is
I'm a little bit-
I hope this
I'm a little bit
doesn't.
harder to hit right now.
I hope this doesn't turn into the last campaign we did, where we're just healing Bailey over and over again, so he can get one spell off and then die.
I don't have a Healing Spirit. I have 3 spell slots left.
Zap, it's gonna be your turn.
We also have healing potions, guys. Remember.
Yeah,
Okay,
climb within your drop hole.
It's a bonus action
No.
because he can't see me.
Yeah, you can go ahead and hide as a bonus action.
Okay, let me find my character sheet. Sorry. Stealthing right now. There you go, buddy. I'm going to approach.
Yeah. You approach. It looks at you. Oh, you're approaching me.
I can only go 15 feet, though, I recall.
Yep.
Dang, I don't even see it, so fuck. Okay. Keep on moving. 15.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all I get.
Gotcha. Go ahead and remake a stealth check if you want. That way you stay stealthed. Yeah. Okay. Next is going to be Garnet. As you regain consciousness from the sharp pain that these hooks embedded into your skin did, as they kind of ripped some of the skin away as they came out.
Oh. Fuck! 10, 15, 25. If I get up, that's half my movement, right?
Yes.
I'll do that and take a disengage.
Yeah.
Move into here.
You could just crawl your way away. I think you can. You don't have to get up this turn.
It takes double your movement, so either way, the
Okay,
best thing
yeah.
is to do is just get up.
Yeah. Then I'm actually going to use my other meta magic for sorcerer, because you get 2,
Yep.
which is quicken spell.
Yep. You quicken one of your spells to cast it as a bonus action.
Chromatic orb.
Yeah, that one hits.
Now what do I want to do? Fire damage to see if it'll run away.
Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, you do 17 points of damage as it begins to screech and looks at you.
Like your
Fuck.
Thank you. I love my beetle screech too.
Is he not gonna look at the 4 dudes beside him?
No. He's going to basically make one hook attack against the snake.
No, you're gonna
He's
die.
actually going to miss.
What?
And then he's going to make a movement action towards Garnet,
Oh,
which
look,
is going to
opportunity
provoke 2
attack.
opportunity attacks, one from the giant snake and one from you. So, Snake
Dab.
is going to crit, doing a total of 6 plus 12 is 18
Oh my
points.
gosh, go Snakey.
Oh, snake.
Then another 7 from Ish's sword. Yeah, it's going to screech, and then it's going to make another hook attack against Garnet.
Snakey's doing work.
He's going to hit, doing 13 points of damage.
Fuck.
Well, bye last 2 spell slots.
And then it is going to be Ish.
Okay,
I will say I can't do that again.
I'm gonna longbow.
Yeah, you're going to longbow him. Yeah, you deal 8 points of damage to him. He's starting to look beat up. He's bloodied, of course.
Wait, spells.
Should I just try killing it as well instead of healing right now?
D6.
Okay, we'll then do another D6.
I mean, I don't want to get coup de grace, Nathan.
Fair.
Okay. Next is going to be Ondariel.
I mean, I'm also
Oh, the
don't
snake.
have to make any death
It's
saves.
actual turn, not just the bonus action.
Do you have to touch you with cure
Oh, the
wounds?
snake, yeah. He'll walk up and do an
I
attack.
don't know.
Yeah, it's touch you.
It's going to hit, doing a total
I
of
have to-
9. Sorry, I had to do the snake as well, real quick.
Yeah, it's fine.
Go ahead.
I had to move me and my 4 illusions.
Yep.
3 illusions. Then I will cure wounds level 1. Actually, which better healing? Yeah, cure wounds level 2. Shit, why didn't that not work?
Probably because you didn't make it an attack.
Yeah.
And healing words level 1.
So you're going to cure wounds for 5. Hey, look at those 5s coming through.
That's healing word. I have to roll with my cure wounds.
Gotcha.
Is that all on me?
Yeah, it's all on you.
Okay.
And what is it?
1d8 plus your spellcasting ability mod.
2d8s then, because I'm...
Casting it at second.
Yeah.
2d8s plus. Yeah,
Plus
two,
your modifier,
which
which
is
is
+9.
plus 3, so
plus
that's
3.
another. That's 15.
Yep.
So you're gonna get 20 health back?
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at that. Almost full HP.
You stand up and you're like, man, I'm feeling delightfully refreshed.
Hey, look, I'm healing.
Thank you, Healy.
Gotcha. It's gonna go ahead and be zap.
Okay, so I'm gonna just walk forward now. What's behind for the monster?
That's the snake right there.
You could get right
you can go
here
here
and
and
be
be-
opposite, or
and flank.
here would be opposite as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here and try to get some sneak attack damage on him.
Yeah, go ahead and roll with advantage.
With great axe advantage. Here we go, and Fury of the Snow. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, you hit, planting your axe into the back of the creature, furiously bringing your dual-headed axe right through the back as you hear a loud crack and crunch as your blade bites deep into the back of the creature, finally putting it out of its misery. The creature falls dead before you.
Thanks, I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
Sindrel goes, "Now that was terrifying.
What was that?
That was a hook horror. A nasty
It fucking
predatory
worked for
creature.
me.
Yeah, a hooker. A nasty predatory creature that probably was attracted by the scent that was sprayed on us by the flumps."
Yeah, you guys fucking
I
stink.
mean,
He was
so
attracted by it?
what is the
Yes.
stuff that's on us, Syndril?
Ah, you were sprayed by the ichor. It basically makes you smell awful.
I
It's
hate
like a
you.
scent mark.
I hate you.
Is
I
that or
see
some of it?
that.
Yeah, I bet you do. So, your passive perception finally picks up a strange, white-haired, deer-like creature standing on the edge of the area, looking at you with bug-like butterfly eyes.
Fuck is this thing? Is it
Since-
Jenny's final pet?
No.
Wait, is this the fucking hoof wolf?
It's
It
the
is the hoofwolf. You are correct.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
You're like, no, no, no.
Oh,
This
that
creature looks at you. As it stares at you, its tongue slowly lashing out. As
Oh,
it
great,
just
I'm a fucking
stares at
guy.
you.
I think
Sin-
if you scroll up all the way, there's other pictures of it. But
Not in this chat. I'd have to go and find it in the other one. Here, I can get the chibi version, which is the one that's in that circle there.
Yeah.
Here, I'll put the chibi version in there as well. So anyone who's interested in seeing what a hoof wolf is, we will be posting it to Twitter later tonight.
No.
It is a very horrifying, terrifying creature that is the brainchild of this
Forgot to plug your
Captain
Twitter.
Ish here. What?
You forgot to plug your Twitter.
No.
Yeah, it'll be on Twitter later. Plug your
Yeah.
Twitter then.
Well, Twitter is already attached to the Discord, to the Twitch.
It's-
But
Yeah.
where can we find this Twitter?
If
Yeah.
you guys go about the About section on me on Twitch, there is
Jesus
a Twitter
Christ.
link there. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, Twisted Teach on Twitter. No spaces. Capital T's, no E after the T and the ED. So it's TWISTDTEACH. Twisted Teach on
Fuck, the other
Twitter.
way was easier.
So, you guys can go to the About section of the Twitch here, and you guys will be able to find a link for Twitter.
Also, a link for Raid Shadow Legends.
Ah, no, shut up. Fuck you, people. The creature begins to look at you as it begins to move away from you.
Syndril, do you know what that thing is?
No, I do not. I can only assume that it is what caused the flumps to attack us, though. It was ominous.
Should
Let's
we
keep
go
moving forward
kill
then.
it? Or let it be?
I think we should just let it be.
Okay.
Well, let's keep on moving forward then. Or should we rest? What do y'all think?
Here, not where it knows where we are.
Obviously not. but
I don't want to sleep
Yeah.
anywhere near that thing.
I agree with Ish. I think the thing would be best to head back to the city. I think we found what was causing the problem for the dwarves. I can only wonder what this mind flayer was doing here.
So the mind flayer was the cause, or the hoof wolf, or the whatever that is.
I assume the flumps were attracted to the death of the mind flayer, and the hoof wolf. We don't know what that creature is. Sorry, that strange creature. I think that's what caused the flumps to attack us.
It needs a better name than hoof wolf.
No, the hoof wolf is staying. Damn you.
No, something called a hoof wolf and looks like that. That's more dangerous than something called a mind flayer.
Yeah.
Like, when
Fuck
you
the
hear mind flayer, you think, oh, that's going to be dangerous. When you hear hoof wolf, you're like, oh, that's probably cute. And then it comes and fucking murders your family.
It comes up, sticks its tongue in your ear, and then like licks you sensually, then walks away.
Yeah, except you won't remember anything after it
I
licks
hate you, Nathan. I hate you.
I didn't need that. I didn't need that with my life today.
That's fucking. That's fucking unpure.
It's like a giant snake tongue just going in your ear and
I
like.
feel dirty.
Yeah, I bet.
Fucking feel dirty.
Here, I will also in the chat for you guys, since this is the first time really Twitter's coming up, I'll go ahead and actually just post the link directly to the Twitter in the chat for anyone who's interested in going to the Twitter. I'll post pictures and a brief description of what the hoof wolf is. It is the brainchild and an awful evil creature. It's adorable, but don't be deceived. It is evil. Evil! Well, ladies and gentlemen, will the party begin to make their way back to the city? Mm-hmm. We're going to end it here for you guys while I divvy out some experience. But first, before we leave, I want to know if there was anything worthy of some inspiration divvying to the party members.
I hated Bailey for 20.
Yeah.
They're just like, give me inspiration now.
I don't think there's really anything inspirational.
Can we
Yeah,
get the
really?
inspiration to the snake?
What?
To the snake for dealing all that massive crit
Oh,
damage.
yeah, dude, that was amazing.
Also carrying drunk-ish.
Yeah. We're trying to.
We're going to do it all of it. No, I don't know. I don't think anything's worthy of some inspiration. I thought you guys might be able to come up with something pretty interesting, but
It was a good session, but nothing really stood out.
no, you're right. We got some done. We did some role play, did some story progression. Next week we'll go ahead and pick this back up next Saturday. But for everybody here, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. You guys can send your friends over to YouTube as well, and
But where can we
watch
find that
those
YouTube?
videos. You can find that YouTube at Twisted Teach as well. No spaces over on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It's the wonderful thing about this name is there's no spaces ever. No spaces. You get no space. But I'll go ahead and post that in chat as well. I'll post the YouTube in chat, so you people know where to go. But other than that, I'm gonna divvy out some experience to you guys before you bounce out of here, and then we'll go ahead and call that a session. Oh boy! 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 Oh boy!
So you said that you wanted to explain. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna do a private call with you to tell you what you experienced.
Before we leave, was there anything on the Mind Flayer worth looting?
I'll actually go over with you guys here in a second. You guys can pull up the monster folio and
Yeah. Freaking hack into his carcass.
yeah, hack into his carcass and get some cool shit.
Yeah.
Here. I'll let you guys know this is where you guys can find the YouTube as well. Go watch the YouTube. It'll be fun.
I don't want to hear my own voice.
Well, don't, I guess. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining all of us in this wonderful experience. We're going to be continuing to play every Saturday at about 14:30 Mountain Standard Time. Until next week, y'all have a wonderful time. We'll see you playing some Raft. Bye.